Hey everyone, can you hear me okay? Yeah, sorry, I was just putting Jack to bed. Sorry. Just thought I'd nip on, do a chill stream. Last night ended up being a 6 hour. So we did I knew it was going to be about 3, 4 hours, but it went on a bit longer, but there you go. It was a nice stream. I enjoyed it. It was nice. It was fun seeing Tim with his alligators. I hope he's okay today. I don't have any communication line with Tim since I've lost my Discord. I have made a new Discord, but I've not got a server anymore. I've only got it so I can ring up Troubled Minds when he's next on. So I'll be ringing up Mike next week. I'm just trying to get a lot of the fishes have gone to bed, so I'm going to go and feed them. So just bear with me. Okay, I'll leave that there. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hello, Dandy. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. So pretty. Yes, you were. You're a pretty girl. Oh, so what I'll do, I'll have a quick gander at the news on my laptop. So I'll just read it out to you, see if anything's going on. To be honest with you, there's not much. Okay, so the food that we use is really good. It's got different size. It's literally got different sizes in. So it's tropical, it's NT Labs. A lot of people don't even know what it is. It's got probiotics in it and prebiotics. So if there's any waste, it eats itself. So like fish tanks, you're going to get bits of waste. Well, there's not much waste because we have bottom feeders. We have Corydorus at the bottom. But if there is any waste, it's probiotic, so it just eats itself. But it's also got different sized crumbs. It's got bigger pieces for the slightly bigger fish. We haven't got that bigger fish in there. And it's got a medium size for these little guys here, these little neon tetra. I'm doing it now, cardinal tetras. And then it's got little crumbs in it for the shrimp. It's really good. Oh, sorry, Oscar. No, you're there, bud. But I also put crumb in it as well every day for the shrimp. That's just the little pieces for them. So there we go. Okay, 12 people here. How we do? 15. How we doing, folks? Are we all okay? Hello, Dandelion. What's the matter, love? So I've just sat down. I've just vacuumed, cleaned the kitchen, cleaned the bathroom, toilet, sink. You know, the usual. Clean the kitchen floor. Got Jack ready for bed. Tea, pans, face. You know, the usual. Got him dressed for bed. Put him in bed. So just sat down. So I thought I'd have a little catch up with you all. Love you guys. You're awesome. So we've got Ted. Hello, mate. How you doing? We've got the beautiful Louise Vuitton. We have Teresa. We've got Grumpy Grandad, my dad. Oh, do you know what? Remind me, Louise. I've not spoke to my dad in ages. I need to text him and ring him up. I'll message him when I come off and then I'll ring him tomorrow. I need a good catch up with my dad. No, Ninny. No, Ninny. You've got water. That's Jack's water. And Jack has even given me some of his bottled water. I give Jack this water. I don't use tap water. I don't even use regular bottled water. It's full of too many minerals. I give him this Icelandic stuff that's from Iceland, pure water, no nastiness in it. It's really good. Right. Ninny Jack has given you some of. You've got posh water in your bowl. He likes drinking it from Jack's bowl. He's clucking at me. You probably can't hear him. Ninny, what? I don't have a cup of tea. No, I've just used the mouthwash. And I don't want a cup of tea yet. It'll taste funny. Okay? It'll taste funny anyway. He's bugging me for a cuppa. I sit down and it's just like cluck, cluck. Oh, anyway, Grumpy Grandad's here. Lee, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I did say a while ago you probably like to cone stream. I'm glad you're there now. So it's very chilled out. You know, he does the dabs and that. And I know you smoke the weed. and it's just like a chill thing. So I knew you'd like it. It's your sort of thing. So if you're just like, if you just want somewhere to chill, listen to some music and whatever, it'll suit you. And I thought that would suit you. So we have Paul from Newcastle. So I'm just going back through chat. So I can't see the newer chat because I'm going backwards. We've got Russell's here. I've seen Russell somewhere. There we go. Russell, how you doing, my friend? Teresa, Symphy Cliff is in the house. Hello, bud. And then we've got going back. Dave White Earp, he's probably asleep. No, I wasn't on YouTube all day yesterday, actually, cheeky. I didn't stream at all yesterday until last night. Stayed off YouTube yesterday day. You're forgetting that we're 5 hours, 6 hours ahead of you. So I went live at 9 o'clock, 9:30 my time last night. So it was only like 3:30 for you. But the time difference can get confusing, can't it, sometimes? No, I didn't go on YouTube yesterday day at all. The only place I've been today is Jacone was streaming. I nipped on for a little bit, and that's it really. I tend to just like go on when Tony streams, when Jacone streams. I don't really go on that many streams anymore. I just can't be bothered with it all. There's too much drama. I don't ever go to my troll streams, by the way, or not just trolls, anyone that hates me. Heather Ramsey, yeah. Hello, darling. Love you. Thanks for that link you sent me. Interesting, eh? Oh my God, my head has just started again. I don't believe this. Blake. Hello, Blake. I've got to teach a lesson here in 3 minutes. I love Blake. He's awesome. He's such a lovely guy. Right, I'm going back again. So the beautiful Heather Ann. Yeah, my head, guys, is absolutely banging. I'm here, but we'll listen. Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. Michael Wilson, is any penny out there? Is Kate here? Well, hang on a minute. I'm still at the back. God knows what you're all saying at the front. There she is. I'll tune in if not being too naughty. Oh, we love Kate. We do love. Oh, Doombot 9000 from the Planet 1984. I think he's great. And he was. Oh, fuck! What have I just pressed? I've done that thing again where I've made the screen have a black box around it. Shit. Right, I'm to the front now. Drama never. Bev, hello, darling. How are you, sweetheart? Saturday evening. Ben M is here. Hello, mate. We were talking about you in a positive way last night. I don't know whether you were listening. We got a lot of. I've got so much respect for you, mate. I really have. Honestly, you're doing fantastic. You're up there. Other side of life. I've got utmost respect. And you, Ben. Well, all of you. But I think what you did was just amazing. I really do. I think you're amazing. Sit on the net, see ya. Hello, mate. See, I'm back to the front now. I'm front to the back. Zeus Scott. Hello, my Scottish mate. Grumpy Grandad. Yeah, Grumpy Grandad's going to start bugging you again, Lee. Now, Lee told me he was going to go and buy a phone today so he could come in the group because he needs a phone, apparently. He must have all these burner phones for all these birds he's got, Grumpy Grandad. Dragon is here. Hello, mate. How are you? We've got Dragon. Who else? I'm just checking. I've not missed anyone. We said Ted. Hello, Ted. Love Ted. And Sid. And Teresa. Stephen Lyon. Hello, my friend. I love you. Sorry, I'm at the front and I'm going back again. IP Freely's in the house. How's everyone tonight? Right there, Penny. Hello, friend. How are you? And then I think I'm caught up now. Am I caught up? Have I said everybody? I don't want to leave anybody out. I tried to make sure that everyone gets a hello. The thing is, some people say, why do you concentrate too much on chat? Well, no, because at the end of the day, everyone is coming in here. They're taking up their time. They could be anywhere. You guys could be anywhere right now. You could be anywhere on YouTube for all the millions of channels, and you decide to come in here. So you deserve to say hello, hello, in my opinion. There you go. Yes, naughty Louise. Louise is so naughty, but we love her. And Ben, always polite. Dragon says hello to Ben. Louise says hello to Bev. Zeus Scott says hello to Kate. We love Kate. Well, how do we feel about Kate last night? I think she did amazing. She was mortified. I knew she'd message me. I knew. I said to you all, didn't I? I said, I'll get a message off her. Zeus Scott paying attention. Zeus Scott, I'm having a flat earth tomorrow night debate. You're welcome up because you're very knowledgeable on that. It's nice to have a personal connection. Yeah, I think so, Sid. I do my best to keep up with chat. Occasionally, if there's more than about 30 on, and I'm interviewing or if I'm looking at Google, I might miss the odd thing. But I do my best to include everybody. I'm a nightmare when I throw a party, you know. When I was throwing Jack's birthday parties when he was younger, I've not done one for a couple of years because of all this bullshit crap. But I'd be like, I wouldn't want to leave anybody out. So all my friends would be there and I'd be like talking to one friend and then I'd feel bad that another friend looked like they were being left out. You know, when you go to a party and no one talks to you, I hate that. So I'd get that stressed out with making sure that I'd spoken to everybody. I'd end up forgetting to focus on Jack and it just stressed me out to the hill. And this is what I'm like. I'm the same. I have to include everybody. Bit tired tonight. Work caught up with me. Do you know what? Joe, awesome. You snuck in there. You snuck in that back door. There you are. Have I got everybody now? Question everything. If you're watching, love, which just I know you sometimes lurk. I love you. Oh God, he's sneezing again. You may Scooby Doo. Chilster Deluxe Troops. Chilster, have a word. Can you hear Scooby sneezing? He's got an allergy to the Timothy hay. And I bought some meadow hay and he doesn't, they're not eating it. So I've had to put the Timothy hay back in and he's sneezing again. Oh, fuck. Oh, look, they're all out. Look, they might run away. Let's have a go. Okay, you ready? Okay. You know the little group of these armored shrimp? They're all out. Look, all the family are out. Here we go. They might panic. They don't like people. You see them all there. So I've just fed them. You see the little fans. So these little group here, they're all related. We got them all at the same time from the same place. So they're all family. Actually, no, there's one male we got separately in case they wanted to have babies. Because obviously we don't want family having babies. So there's one big one that's not related. And as you can see, they're catching all the little bits in the little fans. Okay. But like I said the other day, they stay on the bottom. Hello, Paul Tidy Wells. Hello, Obi. How are you? Just catching you coming in, just watching chat. So these guys are having a little munch, but they're very shy. So can you see how timid they are? Watch when the fish come past. Look at the size of their like antennae things. Look, picking up signals. Yeah. So, Chilster, do you have a contact for David Banner? Because he's welcome to come on because we've got spacey people. We've got Hidden Underbelly and his space mate. Hello, Dave. David Bruce. I just thought, oh no. Yeah, it's quite bad, isn't it, darling? It's very blowy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know Teresa gets a lot of storm problems. Always coming right over. Look. It's because we're not moving. He's forgotten we're here. I know. He's missed the bloody glass in this corner. Look. You did great, Kate. We love Kate. We want more of Kate, don't we, guys? Thing is, though, because you'd had a drink, you're probably thinking, oh, he's seen me. Look. Run away, run away. You were probably more confident, you know? Oh, he's coming back again, look. You see the little tiny ones as well. They're little nano shrimp. Love them. And there's a gold laser there. And there's one of my emerald Corydorus. Quite dull at the moment, but they go bright green. Bronze Corydorus, stir by Corydorus there. She's about She's got to be about 9, that fish. She's not supposed. Oh, look, he's come out. Look how blue that one is. Oh, he's looking nice. You know, can I drop the link to my? Of course you can. You've got a video. Yeah, I might do that, Chilster. Ben, I didn't know you uploaded, my friend. If I'd known, I would have gone and watched your content. I try and watch all the videos of everyone that comes in regular, but sometimes ever get hungry, Penny throat. Oh no, they're my pets. Oh, you know, you're getting really confident. Do you know they never ever came out ever? Oh, anyone that remembers from the older fish tank streams, you never seen them. Aren't you looking nice? He's got a lovely blue coat. I think that might be a female actually. I think she's in some sort of heat because she's got a beautiful colour. Full tidy wells. Ben's content is good. Oh my God, I didn't even know. Ben, I'm so sorry, bud. I get IP Freely's notifications. I go and watch his stuff. There's Lucky. Okay, so there's Lucky there. So see this little fish here? We were cleaning the filter out, what Al was. And it was all sludgy, all the crap at the bottom. And he was just about to pour it down the in the garden, and he seen something moving in the sludge, and he poked it, and that little Lucky was in there, right? But he'd been in there, and he'd literally gone in as an egg, right? Because they have eggs, those fish do. They're not live bearers, and he'd gone in as an egg. And he'd gone through the UV chamber, which kills all the nasties. And there's a little part of the filter that has a clean bit of water in it. And he must have been living in that. He's hatched in the filter because you don't really get catfish in the tank because the eggs always get eaten off the glass. So he's survived it because he's ended up in the filter and he's grown up eating all the shit and all the crap that's been coming through the filter. And he'd been living in it. And he'd ended up in all the sludgy stuff as Al was cleaning him out. And he pulled him out and he was transparent. He was that weak. And we got him out, and I'll never forget. There's some videos on my channel actually. It's about 18 months, maybe a bit longer ago, probably about 2 years ago. And the first time we put him in the tank, in the proper tank, in this, I've never seen a happier fish. He came in, he went straight over to his mummy because there's 2 or 3 of the females, and he went straight over to he picked the mummy out, and he went straight over to his mummy, and then he did us. Yeah, we called him Lucky Sid because of it, and he did laps of the tank every single day for weeks. He just went round in laps, right near the top as well. Because they go up for oxygen. They've got the labyrinth fish. They've got an organ where they can breathe air. Corridorus have, as well as Beta splendens, the fighter fish. We've got one of them as well. And he was going up. He was splashing at the top, getting air, and he was so happy. And he's 2 now, and he's only little. He's never grown. I think he's a boy because the boys don't get as big. The girls are bigger in fish world. Girls are fatter usually. Boys are slimmer. And yeah, I think that. Hang on, is that his mum? I think his dad passed away. His dad. We used to have 3 girls and a boy, and I'm pretty sure the dad's passed away. So that's either his mum or his aunt. But I've never seen anything like it. He's never grown fully. Yeah, have you got live bearers? I've never been a fan because they just keep on having babies. Have you got guppies? Never been a fan of guppies. I like unusual fish. I know a lot of people love guppies, but you'll find so many babies, Kate, the live bearers. But Corydorus, maybe they swim. No, because they're bottom feeding fish. But they come up for oxygen. No, he doesn't do it anymore. He used to. Hello, all right, Dave. See you in a bit, mate. No, for weeks he just did laps because he was so excited to be in the tank, with other fish and in clean water and with regular food. Because we've got a community tank, as you can see. There's everything in that tank has been specially selected by me and Al because we know the fish. A lot of people, they go into a fish shop and they'll be like, "Oh, I like the look of that one. Let's get a few of them. Oh, that one's nice. Let's get a few of them." But we don't. I research every single species before I buy it and make sure that it gets on with that one and it gets on with that one. So we don't have, yeah, there's Mummy and one of the aunts together. So tiny, yeah. Do they survive? Do you find them in the filter, darling? Do they get eaten from fluoride? Well, our water doesn't. First of all, our tap water doesn't have fluoride added, and secondly, we don't use tap water. We use RO. We buy our water from tubs. It's about £2.50 a tub, and then we have to add a scoop of minerals, which we get from the fish shop. One of them's just been and splashed me. Sometimes the force that they do, they shoot up to the top and have a gulp of air, and then they splash a lot. Thank you, Penny. Thought you all would like it with all the. Yeah, I can't click on your. I'm on me. I'm literally streaming on my phone, so I can't click on anything. But I will after, definitely. So even if you drop your link, I can't click on it. So I don't know if anyone's ever streamed from their phone. So I'm actually streaming. So the camera is my phone. The chat, I'm using my phone. So I can't do anything in chat. I can just click on people like this. All right, Joe, I had a massive line today. I needed it. So Al got up early and had Jack for me for a few hours this morning so I could have a lie-in. I didn't even, do you know what? I didn't know. I didn't ask for him to do it. He just did it. I woke up this afternoon at like 1 o'clock or something. I was like, oh my God, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, panicking, you know? And I came in and I was like, why didn't you wake me? He just said, I just left you. I said, oh, thanks. Because if I wake up, I'll panic, you know? Obviously, I like to obviously be with Jack all the time. So he said, no, he's fine. We've been, you know, playing, whatever. So Al's gone for an early night. Jack's gone to bed. So I'm going to do this, catch up with you all. I'll have a quick gander at the news. And then in bed by 7 yesterday and got up about 12. Wow, that is a good sleep. I think I've had about 9 hours and I'm still tired. These shrimp are cracking me up. Hang on a minute. They're pushing each other out the way. Hold on to get to the front. He's on his head. Look. He's just got on the other one's head. Look, he's on him. Or her. They're on top of each other, guys. Look, I don't know if you can see this. He's got on top of him. They're fighting over the best spot. Because the filter. Hello, Malibu. Did you, Kate? Mom. Hello, my darling. How are you, sweetheart? So the way that the flow's coming through the tank, it's hitting the glass in that corner, and they're trying to catch it, the little fans, and they're fighting over the best spot. He's given up. Look. Yeah. So the males are bigger in the shrimp world. In the fish world, the males are slimmer. So the bigger ones, there is a massive one in there. There's a huge male. We call him the lobster. I call him Larry. Yeah, is that Larry? The size of his claws, look, see? I think the females are a bit more blue. So they probably have had babies. Non-binary. The snails are, you know. Snails are non-binary. Do you know snails don't need to have sex? They reproduce. They're asexual. Lobster Larry, same as Australian Marin. Yeah, it's not actually a lobster. He just looks like a lobster. Hello, Dave. We're just watching Shrimp Gate. So we had a few shrimp. Hello, darling. How are you? My little old lady. You're right, darling. Love her. She's a rescue. So what are these guys up to? So this one here is still in the same spot. Look, he's not moved. He's obviously got a lovely spot where he's catching all the bits in the air. So that is one of the big males. We've got 2 males, 3 females. Finding Nemo, yeah. Do you know, I love marine fish. And to be honest with you, the way that we treat our tropical fish, we could have marine because a lot of people just get some water from the tap, stick some chlorine stuff in it to get rid of the chlorine. We don't. We do everything intricately. And marine fish is a lot of work, but to be honest with you, we're pretty much doing the same thing. No barbecue, these are pets. That's horrible. If I didn't say it before, just reading chat. Um, so he's there, busy catching. And do you know something, guys? There's a video on my channel. I might put it on actually. I might log in on my laptop. Of him changing his exoskeleton. So I don't know whether you guys, hello, Mr. Button, you're right, mate. Yeah, the water babies. I don't know whether you guys are aware. I know you wouldn't eat mushrooms, you wouldn't get a chance. I don't know whether how many of you are aware, but shrimp have an exoskeleton. Hello, Malibu, my darling. They have an exoskeleton. So basically, yeah, they are beautiful. They really are. So what they do as they grow, they literally break out of their exoskeleton, and their body is like jelly for the first 2 days while they harden up. So they break out and then they go and somewhere quiet for a couple of days while their new shell hardens up. Say shell, it's an exoskeleton. And then they're always growing. So he's got a skeleton growing underneath that one. And when they shed it, they break out of it. The shell, we leave the shell in the tank because the fish eat it. It's gross what they do. They eat it for their own, for nutrients. Some people take them out. But there's a video on my channel, and I'm going to go and find it now. And I actually managed, right, to film him breaking out of his exoskeleton. Just give me a sec and I'll put it on. I'll show you. Do you know, lucky, do you know how difficult it is to catch them doing it? Because they do it usually at night. They do it when the lights are off, or well, we have blue lights, and you don't see them doing it ever. And I managed to catch him. I knew he was going to do it because they start to bend their back. They start to bend. Yeah, somewhere quiet, away from me with my camera, going, "Oh my God, look, he's breaking his shell. Oh my God!" I was all excited. Hang on, let me just Oscar, really? Hang on, he's tipped his food out in a minute. Hang on. I just hope this camera doesn't fall over. Let me just try and wadge it up a bit because I don't want to knock it off when I move. And I'm also charging my phone. If I knock my wire, my camera's just going to go. So hopefully that won't happen. Just give me a sec. Oh God, that's going to go. Oh. Right. Let's get Oscar some more food. Hold on. Oscar, I've just vacuumed and you've just dumped your food everywhere and flicked your nuggets. Pesky rabbit. Dandelion. Beautiful. Yeah. What are you doing to my slipper, you lot? Cheeky. Right. Just fed Oscar. So see what they're doing down there. Yeah, okay. I'll go and comment under one of his videos, Chili. Can I call you Chili? I love my UK flat earth mates because I've known you longer than the fuckers in America. And right, just give me a sec. Oh, that's bright. This is gonna be weird because I'm gonna log in to StreamYard on 2 accounts. This is gonna get wacky. Right. Hello. This is weird. Right, can you hear me okay? I've muted myself on my laptop. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to find for video. Right, just bear with me, guys. Anyway, what we all up to this afternoon? Evening, sorry. Just looking for my playlists now. Trying to find this bloody video. Do you know, I never finished that Bruce series. There was still another video at the end I wanted to make, or two. I will do it, Dragon. And anyone that says that it's drama, anyone that says that woo, Trump said in the House, anyone that says that series on that fucker was drama is a fucking idiot. Do you know why? Because all I did was show the facts. That's it. Didn't slag him off. Didn't do a tit for tat. All I did was show what he did on my stream. Yeah, that's it. Just showed. And to be honest with you, it's all there. The 12-hour live stream is up. Anyone can go and watch it. But I did it for his, for his subscribers, to save them having to trawl through an entire live stream to try and find the bits where their Messiah flipped out. I did it so that his people who were coming over to attack me, could see it all broken down for them. I was actually doing it to help them out. And do you know how many people came over and said to me in the comment section underneath that stream, we came over to attack you. We were instructed to come and upset you and hurt you. And when we got here, we can see from what you've done that you were in the right. Do you know how many people did that? So I will finish that I will do it. I swear to God, I will finish that series. There's another one or two at the end, because he went over to his channel that night and he shared on his community tab to come and bully me, and then he deleted it and I got the clip. Come up on Penny's panel and show us I missed that bit then. I got the clip. Always got the screenshots. So I want to show people I want to show people what happened that night and the terrorizing that he did. And then once I finish that series, I will never mention him again. And I very rarely mention him, to be honest with you. And the only reason why I've just mentioned him is because I've just gone from a playlist looking for this shrimp video, and I've seen the playlist of him. And that's what made me think of it. So why I'm on the subject, I have not finished with that. I will. He hasn't stopped, Dragon. Yeah, honestly, Dragon, I can guarantee you now, and people can check my report list if they want. I have never reported his content. I don't go to his channel. I don't sub to his channel. I don't go to any of my trolls' channel, and I don't go to any of my haters' channels, or just not even haters. People that I used to sub to, that I don't want to watch their content anymore. I just don't go. It's not hard. What's the point, So I don't go to his channel. So for him saying that I'm bullying him is just ludicrous. But yeah, there's stuff happening behind the scenes that I'm not going to talk about that, because there's an ongoing thing going on privately with the authorities. But what he's doing now is doxing innocent people and pretending that I'm these people. And it's wrong, it's innocent person being doxed, his doctor address and everything. He's saying it's me and it's not me. He's saying that my real name is Claudia or Claudia. Now, anyone that knows me properly knows that's not my name. Like, there's people on here that I've known in real life. Like, you ask Danny, Dino Days Danny, I've known him for 15 years. He's met me. My name's Penny. That's my name. I even had Paz messaging me going, is your real name Claudia? And I went, no, it's Penny. And he went, I thought so, but you've been doxed as Claudia C. I went, what? Really? I was like, fucking hell. He won't stop, Dragon. He will not stop leaving me alone. He just will not stop. And I get emails almost daily with people saying to me, "Do you know he's saying this now?" And I'm like, I don't care. Look, I don't go to his channel. Just he needs to just fucking leave me alone. So the only reason like why I brought him up is because I've just hello, Doctor. Uh, The only reason why I've mentioned him is because I've just come across the playlist and I'm like, shit, I never finished that. I will finish it, Dragon. I will finish it. And then once the last video or the last videos are done, then that's there forever then. And it will all be uploaded to archive as well, and Odyssey, because in case my channel gets taken again. And it's there forever. And then whenever anyone comes over to troll me and says, I've come to troll you, I'll just point them to the playlist and say, right, everything's in there. If you want to attack me, that's fine. But go and look at it first and get the facts before you attack. That's all I ask. If you want to come and troll me, fine, but get the facts. I'm a very approachable person. I'll answer anyone's questions. If anybody's got any questions about anything, I will tell them the truth. I've never lied on YouTube ever, and I don't intend to. Lying gets you nowhere. But the truth has got me nowhere as well because I get attacked all the fucking time. Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, where are we now? I'm looking for this video. So I just come across that playlist and I was like, fucking hell. Forgot about him, you know. So anyway, I'm just going to share this, guys, and then I'll go back to the fishies. Okay, so we are going to go. Right, I'm going to get rid of the comments. I'm going to share my screen. It's only a short one, but I just want you guys to see it because a lot of people have never seen this video. It didn't get many views. It only got 102 views. So I am going to go full screen, not for long, don't worry. Okay, and you can see this. It's only 2 minutes long. Is there an echo? Hang on, I'll mute. Hey, mad's that, guys? That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, and me, Stefan. Are you a Pisces? Help me, I'm molten. Yeah, and that isn't a skin, that is his exoskeleton. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's amazing. And you know that when I filmed it, like obviously I had to slow it down and put music to it and edit it just to so you could see it a bit, you know. But when I first filmed it, it was over a lot quicker than that. All I did was slow it down a bit so you could see him tugging his way out. That video, there's not many videos on YouTube of that happening. And you know, it got 100 views. Now, I'm not bothered about views, but I really expected that to get more views. I was quite shocked because I think that's amazing. I just think it's just an amazing thing of nature, you know. But yeah, I was quite shocked at that. But there you go. This is what happens. You can put all this effort in to making a video and catching something as amazing as that. You get some drama, some idiots on YouTube, and you know, but that's just how it goes. Do you know, if I responded to all of my trolls individually, I literally would be massive, but I don't want to be massive. I don't want to be into laughing and fighting and arguing. And it's just like, just stop the fucking drama. There's so much drama on YouTube now. I'm blown away by it. Just if you don't like someone, just don't watch them. It's not fucking hard. Anyway, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to stop screen. I'm now going to leave studio on my laptop, so remove. Okay. And I'm not going to end broadcast. I'm going to leave the studio. And we're back. Awesome. Anyway, there you go. I just thought that was really it's amazing, isn't it? Kate, a Scorpio, my snake did that really. Their loss, honey. Oh, thanks, Teresa, darling. I just thought it was amazing. That's all went. Before that happened, I was looking on YouTube for videos of it and I found one, I think. And I thought, God, that's amazing, you know. But it's a shame that people aren't interested, are they, in you know, real stuff. They just want the drama. I'm Libra Scorpio. I'm Libra Scorpio. Are you on the crust? Did Stefan say he was a Pisces? Because I missed some of chat because I was turning that off. I'm a Cancer. I'm a water sign. Do you know, I've still not put that bloody video up when I went to Runswick Bay last summer, and all those dead crabs were there. And then I also found a little rock pool with a little tiny little baby crab in. It was so cute. I've got loads of content that I haven't made videos for. People don't realise the work you have to put into making a short video. It's like even like the basics of it. Like I'm not a super editor or nothing, but just putting a few videos together. I thought you were, Stefan. I can tell. My brother's a Pisces as well. How weird's that? But he's an arsehole, you're not. Oh, look at all these up here. Look, the nursery. Look at these folks. There's all the little baby nano shrimp are out. Can you see them all? These two tunnels are where they go. That's the rilleye there. I don't know if you can see that little black one, but look how he's got a clear belly. That's called a black rilleye shrimp. So they've got black tips at either end, and then in the middle it's clear. And when they have eggs, if that is a female, I think, yeah, it is. When they have eggs, you can see the eggs in their belly. I just find it really interesting. All right, Trump said, see you soon, mate. I like ladies. Cool if Trump rolled into Canada, that would be cool. He might do, who knows? I don't think probably wouldn't let him in, would they? If he's not pricked. Or is he pricked? Probably is. Yeah, there's one. Let me see if it off my focus. Oh, fuck. I don't think I can. No, it don't let me. Yeah, there we go. You see the belly, how it's clear? That's a male. He's eating some food. I just find it interesting, you know. I don't know whether are you guys interested in this or do you find it boring? I don't want to bore you all to death. I do what you got. Do you want me to turn this off and go and check the news out and put the news website on? Or do you want to watch the fish and the shrimp? What do you guys want? I can get Niniwig as well in a minute for you. Just let me know what folks like. I love it. Oh, thanks, Stefan. It's just like this is the sort of stuff that I want. When I'm stressed out, I just look at these. That's the other male. But yeah, the one you've just seen losing his good, Sue Scott, thank you. The one that's just lost his skeleton on that video was that one there. Now, if you look how orange he is, he's not long lost his again. They go quite orange when they've got fresh. He's due to change his soon because he's darker. See how dark he is? So soon he's going to crack in the middle and he'll start to grow out of it. And each time they do it, they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So the bigger they are, the older they are. And obviously males are bigger, like I said before. Check out Truckers News, Penny. Boobies, says Paul Tiny Wells. Yeah, just let me know because, like I said before, this is everybody's channel here. If you like something, I'll do it. If you don't like it, I won't do it, you know. And if you guys say, Penny, stop streaming, you're getting on our tits, then I'll stop streaming. Simple. Oh, look, there's me gobby, look, me goby thing, snake thing. So, anyway, I just find it relaxing, you know. You could read the news. Yeah, I can do that. Do you want me to have a quick gander and see what's going on? Just going to turn that heating down. I'm a bit hot. Do you remember back in the day when you'd go out on a Saturday night? Blimey. Oh, I used to go. Do you know when between my late teens, early 20s? Oh, thank you, Kate. I honestly, guys, I really appreciate it because you know, I don't want to do stuff that you don't want to see, you know. If you find it interesting and relaxing, then I'll do it. And I find it relaxing. I stopped doing it, didn't I? And then Lee asked to put them, and it's like, yeah, bring them back by popular demand. Right, I'll have a gander. I won't stick it on the screen. I'll leave the fishes on. My son wants to get an archer fish. I don't know what that is. What are you, Louise? No pub shut 9:30. You fucking hell. Do you know, honestly, right, all throughout my late teens, in all my 20s until I got to 29, no word of a lie, I never went out. My ex-husband, I met him when I was 15 and he was 23. It's fucked up, innit? Obviously, when you're 15, you don't know, do you? You think you're indestructible. And I was never allowed out, weren't allowed friends, nothing. And I'm not ashamed to say that either. I say I'm an open book. Like, a lot of people won't discuss their private life. Obviously, to a certain degree, I won't, but yeah. So when I got to 29, I literally had this epiphany. I don't know, I can't explain it. And I was like, do you know what? What the fuck am I doing with my life? I've got no kids, thank God. We tried and it didn't happen with him. We had a house, we bought our own house, I had my car, I had 2 bunny rabbits, I had my job. And I was like, I've got everything I've ever wanted. I've got a husband, a job that I enjoy, got my own car. Sorry, no, I didn't have a car. And I was like, I've never passed my test. I've never been on an aeroplane. I've never had kids. And I'm nearly 30. And it's like this thing just clicked in my head. And I was like, what am I doing? Got no friends. I'm not allowed out. He wouldn't let me go out. He'd say that he just thought I was going to cheat on him all the time. Oh no, Lee. It was just constant, like, oh, you're going to be looking at other men. Oh, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not bothered about other men, you know. And I used to get questioned when I was getting home from work, who we spoke to today. If we were walking down the street together, um, and if some guy just glanced at me, be like, he fancies you, he fancies you. I'm like, no, he doesn't. It was just ridiculous. Yeah, I had two back then. It's Al's fault. Blame Al why we've got more because he's too soft. He would never have let me have any more. But Al's softer. I look if honestly, Al says to me, no, no, and I'll be like, okay then. Go on then. And it's like shit. And I've actually told Al to be more strict now. Yeah. So anyway, I don't want to bore you with my life story, but this is true anyway. So I got to 29 and I says, right, my stepdad had just died of cancer and I adored him from when I was 14. He was there for me. He died of cancer when I was 29 and I was like, I need to do something with my life. So well, he's paedophile simp. He's a paedophile, wasn't he? He was 23 and I was 15. So I was like, right, first thing I want to do, I want to learn to drive. So I bought myself a little car and did lessons in it with him. Then I started paying for lessons and passed my test first time. Then I bought myself another car. And then I went for my first tattoo on my back, quite a big one as well for the first one. I had a tattoo and then I rang up my friend, my best friend who I hadn't seen for years. And I said, do you want to go out with me for a drink? I didn't drink. Okay. I didn't drink. Yeah, it was so. I didn't actually go out for a drink because I've never been a drinker. I said, I'll drive, but do you fancy going out just to the pub, you know? And she went, are you feeling okay, Pen? Because you don't do anything. And I was like, yeah, I'm going. Anyway, he started on me saying, you can't go. And I said, I'm going. What are you going to do about it? And he went, well, I'm going to be worried. I said, okay. I said, I'm driving. I'm not drinking. So I went out, I went to the pub with my mate and I had the best night ever. And that was it then. And then listen to this. And then his brother, me ex-husband's brother was getting married. And I always loved his brother. So I loved him. I got on with him, liked him, whatever. He was sound. He was nothing like him. And I got on with his girlfriend as well. And they were getting married. And she asked me to go to her hen do in town in Broad Street. Anyone that knows Birmingham knows Broad Street. And I said, can I go? And he went, yeah, but I'm going to the stag do. And it was on the same night, the stag do was. Didn't have kids then, so it didn't matter. Didn't have Jack. And I said, okay. Now, they went to a strip club. Now, I don't like strip clubs. I think it's wrong. I think if you're married, you shouldn't go to it. I don't agree with it. Sorry, I don't. And but then when women go to them, I've never been to one, but when women go, it's more of a laugh, and it when men go, it's like seedy. Anyway, I got uptown, and he messaged me and said, we're going to a strip club. I went, what? I didn't know you were going to a strip club. And he says, yeah. And I was like, a couple of years ago, I would have been really upset, but I wasn't even that bothered. And that's when I knew. I was like, I'm not even that bothered, and I should be, and I'm not. So I was like, right, okay then. And then I went out and we ended up going up Broad Street. And then we stayed out till about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I got home. It was about 5 a.m. I got home. And I took my best mate as well. We dressed up as photos on my old Facebook. I'm going to have to get them off. I dressed up as an Australian. We had to dress up as different countries of the world. And I got given Australia. And I was like, how do you dress up as an Australian? So I got a giant Australia flag. I draped it around me. I put jeans and Ugg boots on and a Crocodile Dundee hat. I didn't know how else to look like an Australian. And draped an Australian flag over us with me, my best mate, who I don't see anymore either because I don't live in Birmingham anymore. And there's photos of me before I went. And yeah, he was sit on the net. And I'll never forget, I got back at 5 a.m. Hello, darling. No vax, no emergent. Really? What, in America? Yeah, he did, Lee, he did. And I got back and I sat on the sofa and I was still again, I hadn't drunk. I'd driven. I don't drink. And so I got home and I was like wide awake because I'd been out all night. You know, when you've been out, especially if you haven't had a drink, your brain's still going because the music's going in your head and whatever. And I was sat there watching TV and I was still wide awake. And he shouted down, he went, "Why have you just got in?" I said, "Because I have." And I said, "I've been to a hen do, your brother's future wife. Okay. I'm with your brother's what girlfriend. I'm not, you know who I've been out with." And he said, "I know what you've been up to." And I says, "Right, go on, what?" He says, "You're a lesbian." I says, "What?" He says, "You've been out with a load of women and you've been out all night. So if there's no men involved, then you must be having an affair with one of the bridesmaids." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" He hated that I drove. Because once I learned to drive, that was it. I got my confidence. And I was driving to work, I was driving everywhere. And he got that possessive in the end. I did have an affair and I'd never looked at another guy in all that time together. I got married at 22, met a bad shape in the house. Honestly, I'd never even looked at another person. I wouldn't dream of it. I was so scared. And once I got my confidence, um, it just happened. I ended up having an affair with somebody at work. And I was like, oh my God, it's like he's driven me to it. He drove me to it. And I don't know, I'm not proud of it, but anyway, um, yeah, I did. And then that made me realize that I needed to get out of this marriage. I was like, I need to get out of this marriage now because I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I can't stand him. Truly and truth, he's a fraud. Don't share his video on here. And it made me realize, I was like, I've been with this person since I was 15. I hadn't been to a nightclub until I was 30. And then I had a 30th birthday party as well. And I actually invited all my friends from work and my best friend. I had no other friends. I I'd, I had no other friends. I wasn't allowed friends. And I just thought, you know what, fuck it. And then his brother got married, and I went out again with him, with the new wife. And then that was it. Then once I had the affair, which I'm not saying it was right, but I couldn't cope anymore. And we weren't sleeping together at that point. We had separate beds and that. I had separate beds for about 2 years before I actually went. I couldn't bear to be in the same room as him. So I made him get a separate bed. We had separate beds, so it really wasn't an affair. I was still technically married to him and living in the same house, but we wasn't in the same bed. Do you know what I mean? So it isn't really an affair, is it? But I just call it that because I was married. And that was when I started like going to car shows and stuff because I love cars. Yeah, it's all bullshit. There'll be truth mixed in with it, but it's just all about making money. He's one of the ones that have been trolling me and Tony. He's one of the ones that docks Tony's family. Anyway, where are we at the end of my story now? And then I started going to car shows. Hello, Jamie. Started going to car shows and stuff. And then I joined this Facebook group, right? Santa Pod. Anyone in the UK will know Santa Pod. And I met Al on the group, right? Honestly, friend, ask Tony when you speak to him, he'll tell you. I met Al, and Al, this was in 2011, and Al added me as a friend on Facebook. And I said, "Who are you? I don't know you." Like, It's not an affair, is it, Kate? What's Kate saying? Hang on. Yeah, I think yeah, because we wasn't sleeping together. So it's not an affair, is it? Because it's not like I was sleeping with two people at the same time. I've never done that. Yeah, you know Santa Pod. So Al added me and I was like, who are you? And he went, I'm just a nobody who added you. I've seen you in that group. I'm going to the same car show as you. And I was like, oh, okay, and I accepted him as a friend. And he was telling me where he lived in Yorkshire, which was around where I am now. This was in 2011. This was early 2011. It's about March time. And he was like, you know, he'd come out of a relationship. His girlfriend had cheated on him, and she'd been cheating with him for 2 years on him. And he came home from work one day, Al did, and there was beers in the fridge, in his own fridge. And he went, "That's not my beer." And she went, "Yeah, I know. I've been cheating on you for 2 years. It's over." Can you imagine that? They've been together for 7 years. So uh, he was telling me about it, and he'd moved back home, and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to be going to Santa Pod in June." This was back in March. I was like, "Wow, really? You going?" Anyway, we met up. We were friends for a few months, and then he drove down to Birmingham one Saturday to meet me, and he just fell in love, and that was how we met. And then within 2 months, I told my ex I'm leaving. So I said, still technically married. I said, I'm going. And I just rang up my job. I said, I'm leaving. I told my family I'm going. I'd never even driven out of Birmingham before. I'd only been past my test a year. I'd never driven out of Birmingham. And I went up a few times to see him for the first time I'd ever driven out. I came and spent a few weekends with him. We lived with his mum and dad, and I stayed with his mum and dad. And then one weekend, the stalking had got that bad. He picked up one of my rabbits, my ex did, and we lived on a dual carriageway. Chester Road, if anyone knows Chester Road in Birmingham, it's a big, massive road. And he took Sutty, who's Rupert's great uncle, and held him over the dual carriageway. This was my baby. Sutty was my baby. And he said, I'm going to kill him. If you don't finish it with this new guy and come back, I'm going to kill him. And as you can imagine, I got hysterical. And do you know what I did? I rang the police and I said, my husband's trying to kill my rabbit. And they just laughed at me. I said, he's my pet. He's going to kill him. And I was hysterical. I rang 999 because he said he was going to kill me and kill Sutty. Anyway, the police come and it was a female copper, right? And she pulled him to one side, and the difference in him, he was crying, going, she's cheating on me. She's threatening to leave me. I'm a good husband. And do you know what the wife said? Shame on you, to me. Sorry, that the woman, the police woman, said, shame on you. You need to get out of this house tonight, and sent me to my mother's. So I went there, and my dad came over, and my mom was there, and the policeman, the male police, came and sat with me. He said, ignore what my colleague just said to you. I'm here to help. I specialise in abuse, domestic abuse. And he gave me his name and his badge number. And he said, if you need me, ring me up. It was really nice. And the torture went on for a few months. I just left. He stalked me. He started driving up to Yorkshire, and then he went to a car show, and he was stalking me, threatening to kill me. It got really bad. Teresa, we've been through a similar thing, and I don't really talk about it a lot, but I'm not ashamed of what I went through. That's just one part of my life. I don't talk about other stuff, and the trolls will be there going, oh, look, she's done this, she's done that. Oh, God, let's clip it. It's like, do you know what, right? I'm an open book. And if I want to talk about my past on my own channel, I will. And you guys are my friends, and I'm not ashamed of my past because my past has got me here now. But I went and lived with Al, got a job within 2 weeks. Oh, thank you, Bev, darling. I'm not looking for sympathy. Hello, Tim. It does, Teresa, you're right. It does help. I don't talk about it ever, really. So, Penny. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't race my cars. I go and watch them, show my cars. Uh, we haven't been for 2 years because of the plague, but we'll be going back this summer. You are. Oh, thank you, Sid. Yeah, and you, Louise. You've been through the same thing. But the trolls will use it against me. That's what trolls do. They use if you're genuine, they use it against you. If you're an open book. But what they're going to do with the information, what they're going to do, it's out there. It's in the public domain now, you know. So got a job within 2 weeks. His mom was worried about Al, saying, she's married and she's probably using you. And he was like, no, this isn't that. Anyway, over time, she said, yeah, you're right. I got divorced by me and Al. We met in the March in 2011. I'd moved in with him in July and left everything behind. Got a new job. We got our own place in the October, and by February 2012, my divorce came through, right? And we got married in September 2012. We got married, me and Al. So this year, we would have been married for 10 years. How can they? We know everything there is to know. Exactly, Sid. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're an open book, then they can't use it against you. So let's say they found out from somewhere that I'd been through this, they'd use it against me. But it's out there. So what they're going to do? Blackmail me and say we're going to tell everybody. Well, you know. So that's how me and Al ended up getting together. And then we tried for a baby. And I said to him, I says, I didn't get pregnant with my ex, and we tried. We never went through IVF or anything. Oh, thanks, Dragon. We never went through IVF or anything. But I just said, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not going through any of that shit. I said, there's no way. Hello, Tim. I said, there's no way I'm going through all that. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not, is what I said. And we tried for like a year. Nothing happened. So I was like, right, okay, let's go and buy an Evo. Bought an Evo 8, done it up, got it up to 400 brake horsepower, started showing it because we love cars, Japanese cars. And then we bought this really like unsuitable family car. And I found out I was pregnant in January 2014. I was like, I don't feel right. I feel sick all the time. My boobs hurt. And I did a pregnancy test and I was pregnant and I couldn't believe it. I was like, you're not going to believe this. I woke him up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I was getting up for work. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant. And he was like, because he doesn't like being woken up. And I went, I'm pregnant. And he went, oh, are you? And just went back to sleep. But do you know something? This is the God's honest truth, right? And I swear down, this is the truth. The morning that I did that test, I dreamt of a little baby boy dressed in an Aston Villa shirt, my football team, right? I dreamt that I had a baby boy, and I opened my eyes that morning, and I thought, I'm pregnant with a boy. I'm pregnant with a boy, and that's why I went and did the test there and then. I felt rotten, but I didn't have any other. I don't think I was even late. I was I, I was probably about a week late, but that was normal for me anyway at the time. Something told me, my brain said, there's a baby in there and it's a boy. It's really weird. Oh, have you been through it as well, Bev? Hello, Jane, darling. And swear down, that is what I dreamt. And I had the most horrendous pregnancy ever. And I had the most horrendous, but oh my God, the trauma of what I went through having him. And in the end, they had to do an emergency section, and I hemorrhaged. I lost. How many pints of blood did I lose? I lost 1.8 litres of blood. Now, I don't know how many that is in pints, but I hemorrhaged. I had to have an emergency section. Jack was born virtually dead. I was dying. And that's why I haven't had any more. And I was so ill throughout the entire pregnancy. I fucking hated being pregnant. I fucking hated it. AB, are you the one from? Is that you who was with happily married 9 years to 4? Are you the person who was talking to Sab? Because if you are, that's crazy. Hello, welcome. Can someone just confirm where are you, Louise, in UK? Well, I don't think she'll say because she's escaped her ex. She had to change her name and everything, Louise. So about 4 points. Is it? I don't know what it was 1.8 litres. And I'll never forget it. And that's why I've not had any more. Because I didn't have Jack till I was 34. Mr. Brown. Are you the person who was talking last night with Saab? Because that was awesome doing that. So yeah. But what like I say, like what are the trolls going to do with my personal information, like my past and that? Everyone's got fucking pasts. It's what makes us who we are, isn't it? And then obviously I had Jack, and then my back got worse. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh my goodness, your friends. If that's the case, if you're restreaming me, they're hearing my life. I hope not. No, it don't matter. I'm not bothered. At the end of the day, this is public, isn't it? So if me and Kate, for example, were having a private conversation, and this was ended up being broadcast different, but this is public. I'm mad about the shape, hey. So I wanted another baby. I love baby. No, okay, I have music. My past is history, says Paul. I loved being a mom. As soon as I became a mom, I was told you won't want your rabbits anymore. They were just substitutes. No, fucking love my rabbits, as you know, and love my guinea pig, Snoop Dogg. And I felt bad because I wanted to have another one for Jack. What is worse they can do? We know all that. Yeah, exactly, Sid. Thank you. And even now, like I'm 41, so I had Jack at 34. Jack's going to be 8 this year. If I did have another baby now, I would have to be constantly monitored because I ended up with obstetric cholestasis. Kate will probably know what that is. It's a liver disorder. So I've got no gallbladder. I nearly died when I was 23 as well. That's twice now I've nearly died, both due to NHS negligence, by the way. And I was really ill, and it sent me into early labour. I should never have been allowed to go to 37 weeks. I went into prem labour at 36 weeks. They were just going to leave me and see what happened. It's disgusting. So if I had another one, I would have to be monitored throughout the entire pregnancy, one, because of my age, and two, because of my history with my health. I'd have a planned section because I can't give birth naturally. I tried. I never dilated enough. My pelvis is too small, I'm told. And then I'd have the new baby to look after. If I survived it, the baby might not survive it. I might not survive it. I'd have the new baby to look after. I'd have Jack homeschool, and I'd have all the animals to look after. There's no way on earth I could ever go through that. And another thing is that when we had Jack, we both worked full time in good jobs. I can't work now because good night, Tim, lots of love. When I had Jack, my back that my ex did to me when I was 17 completely went. I should never have been allowed to labour because of my back. And I went into prem labour, you see. So I wouldn't be able to labour. So I'd had a planned section, but I can't work. They retired me at 35 because of my back. So when we had Jack, we both had good jobs. So we, you know, and I've gone through this over and over and over again. I know he's on his way, Sid, I'm telling you. And me and Al have gone round in circles and in circles and in circles because I feel bad that Jack can't have a sibling. And I'll say to Jack all the time, "Do you want mummy to have another baby?" And he'll say to me, ever since he was 2 years old, he'd go, "No, mummy, because you'll die." I says, "What?" I'd never spoke to him about it in front of him. I went, What do you mean?" He went, "Mummy, I remember everything. You were really poorly when I was in your tummy." I'm like, "What?" Remembers it. I don't know how. And he says, "No, mummy, because you'll die." Okay. And I spoke to him the other day. I said, "Mummy wants another baby, Jack." And he says, I do. I want a baby brother or sister, mummy, but you can't. And Jack is psychic. I'm telling you, he's psychic. And Dragon, you're right. He's an old soul. He's very special, that kid. When I finally got to hold him, because I couldn't hold him at first, because I was like dying. He looked at me with his eyes wide open, this newborn premature baby, and he got his little hand and he stroked my face, and I could read his mind, and his mind was saying to me, "There you are, mummy. That's what you look like." Never forget that moment. And I looked into his eyes, and he'd just been born, and he was going, "Wow, wow." He was trying to talk. I don't know, synth, but he knows. And no word of a lie, newborn babies don't usually talk. Oh, there's this shrimp changing its skin live. What the fuck? Oh my God. See that one there at the back of the tunnel? It's just bent his bum right up and started tugging. She stopped now. She stopped. See that a tail? She's just curled it right under. When they're going to change the skin, they start bending and curling. She's just stopped. She's going to do it. Sometimes it can take hours and hours to get to the final stage. That's why when I caught that big one doing it, I caught him at the end. She's just been bending her bum under. So she's going to pop soon, but it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be in the next 2 minutes. That's crazy. Hello. Look at him, look. Put me on camera. Hello. Look at them all, look. They're so cute. I'll keep an eye on that one. There's another rely. That's just a boring one. That was crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you all. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. Sorry. Anyway, there you go. So you've had two stories now. You've had the story of how I met Al, and you've had the story of me having Jack. You could look into NDEs one night, Penny. What's an NDE? You know what that means? I was told to sue the NHS. I never did. It's like they're struggling enough as it is without me taking money. I could have. It was all their fault. I love my wife pregnant. I can't understand why men get turned off. Cut all the cords. Won a section, but was the first time I held baby. That's lovely, Stefan. I never had that. Jack was whisked out when I was lying on the operating table, wide awake, with my bladder and my womb on the table. I had an epidural and I could still feel stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. There's a photo, and only a couple of people have ever seen the photo. Al was in that much shock because he was there. He took a photo, took a selfie of me and him, and then he took a selfie of baby Jack in his arms with me on the operating table. Obviously, the screen was there; you can't see anything. And he is so distressed in that photo because he was just in shock. He was like, "I want to take a photo of the newborn baby, but my wife is in a bad place." It's a fucked up time in my life. He thought I was dead. So they sent Al out the room and said, uh, your wife is hit and miss, whether she's going to pull through. They took Jack. They sent Al out because usually the man can stay in the room when you're having a section. And they said, all I heard was, get the other team in, get the specialist doctor in for Jack because Jack was dying. Get the husband out is all I could hear. I was awake, but I was drugged up to the eyeballs, but I could still feel stuff. Even though I had an epidural, I could still feel tugging. And they said gas and air did absolutely nothing for me. I had everything. They threw everything at me and I could still feel it. I've never felt pain like that. I just kept passing out from the pain. I couldn't cope, but I've got fibromyalgia, so I felt it more. So they said, get the husband out. We're losing her. And I could hear the blood bag that was draining that was hemorrhaging from filling up with blood. And it was spilling out. And I could hear it splitting all over the floor. I'll never forget that. It was fucking horrendous. So can you blame me for not having another one? I would love another one though. Maybe one day, I don't know. But I'm really old now. I'm 41. I love gas and air. Pethidine, what's the other one? I had another one. I forgot what it's called. I'll never forget. I begged for an epidural and it took them 12 hours to get the doctor who did it to come and do it. And when he finally came in the room, I have never been so grateful in my entire life. I was like, I want to kiss you because I was in so much pain. I just wanted to die. I begged them to kill me. The pain was that much when I was trying to have Jack. They should have done a section straight away. They left me to labour for over 24 hours in that much pain. With my pelvis was opening half. It was opening sideways. It actually opened. I think it was like 7 centimeters one side and nothing the other side. It was opening at an angle, and Jack's head was stuck. And I was only 36 weeks. It was fucking horrendous. It took me 2 years to be able to talk about it. I was that distraught from PTSD. I got diagnosed with PTSD, about 3 years after. This is the first time I've ever spoken about it publicly, I think. He has got 4 brothers and sisters, Kate. Oscar, what do you want? What's the matter, Oscar? He has got 4 brothers and sisters. He adores them, but then when they die, because they die, he gets hysterical. When Barney died last year, I've never seen Jack like it. It was just horrific. But then he's got Oscar and Dandelion now, hasn't he? And Niniwig. But it was fucked up time, folks. But we've all been through shit. I don't expect any sympathy because you lot probably all got a story or 2 or 10 behind you. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's always people worse off, isn't there? But I could have a baby. I could have a baby now, but I don't know what. I don't know. I think I'm too scared. What would you guys do? What would but seriously, would you want to risk that? With what you've gone through with your ex and PTSD? I know, Dragon, I know. And I haven't even, and I will never talk about other stuff, by the way. Yeah, it does, Teresa. It does. It makes you stronger. And I absolutely adore that boy. I adore Jack. He's like, no, 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 I wouldn't do that, Teresa. No. No, I don't think it would. My back's got worse as well. I'd have to come off all my painkillers and my medication as well. I never even got any breast milk. My body didn't know that Jack was out for like 2 weeks. I was still acting pregnant because it happened so quickly. The labour came on that quickly. And because I had a section and my body never naturally got him out, I never actually got any milk. It never happened for me. And I think that's why he's got all of his allergies now, because he was put onto a formula and he got a milk protein allergy straight away. And they told me to carry on with the formula, and I didn't know. And then he ended up with a milk protein allergy. And oh my God, he's still got it now. If he has any dairy, he gets a rash on his face and he gets a really upset tummy, the poor thing. He's got cow's milk protein allergy. He's got celiac disease, but that's a genetic thing. That's not anything to do with um, you know, the formula milk. My oldest son and I were best friends. We spoke every day except when oh, is that the one you lost, David? You see, people have been through horrendous shit, lost kids and that. That's just fucking horrendous. Oh, you could die. You have, Jack. Yeah, that's what people. I wouldn't foster. And oh, David, that was about a year ago, wasn't it? I remember when it happened. I'm so sorry. Absolutely horrific what David went through. No, I don't want a surrogate. I don't want to foster, and I don't want. If I'm going to do it, I want it the way God intended. I don't like. I wouldn't go through. I'm very against all this, and I'm not against other people doing it. Okay, I'm not saying that people who go through it shouldn't go through it, but my personal preference is if God is gonna give me a baby, if I'm meant to have a baby, I'm meant to have a baby. If my body doesn't want to do it, then that is God's wish. That's just how I am. But good. But good is in the house. Roadhouse. But I just, yeah. It always reminds me of Roadhouse because I say, but good. Fucking awesome. Right, okay, I'm going to look at the news in a sec. And I want a cup of tea. I might leave the fish tank on while I'm going to make a cuppa. I know it's horrendous what Davey went through. And again, guys, I don't want sympathy. I don't want you to go, oh, it's a shame. No, we've all been through shit. There's people here who've been through far worse than me. But I have been through other stuff that I will not talk about publicly as well. Just saying. I believe you're right with your thinking. Do you, Dave? It's just like, but I don't begrudge other people doing it though. But I was never, I still taught Sherry's kids. Did you never have your own then, Dave? I just decided I was destined in my mind to never have them. I just said to Al, we're not meant to have them. And the doctors said, it was about 18 months we were trying. And they said, oh, we were going to start referring you for fertility. I think I was 33 then. And I said, no. And they said, why? I said, because I don't want to. They tested us, nothing wrong with either of us. My ex-husband, he had low sperm count though. Oh, David, I'm so sorry. Yeah, he had low sperm count, my ex-husband. But when we stop trying and thinking about it, that's when it happened. That's what I say to people, just relax. Just relax. Stop worrying about it. Stop looking at days and calendars and times and, oh my God, you're over late. We're going to go and have a quick shag. It didn't work. So we just said, you know what? It's not going to happen. If it happens, it happens, and just chilled out and just didn't worry about days and times and whatever. And I got pregnant. No lie. I didn't want kids. I was selfish. I I was never obsessed with having a kid. I was never one of these people that said, I want a kid now. It was a case of it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But I've been nearly at the point recently where I've been like, if it happens and just come off the pill, whatever. But I haven't done it because I can't leave Jack. I will literally be in hospital. I'll be monitored every single day. I'll have to go to the hospital every single day for monitoring. I'm supposed to homeschool my son and be like that. And then what if I died? There's a chance I'll die. And leaving Jack, I just can't risk it. So the way I look at it is, I'm lucky I've got Jack. Some people can't have one kid. Like, look at Dave, he hasn't got one kid. I'm blessed with one. No, it doesn't, Sid. You're right, mate. You're right. Stand on your head, says Lee. I haven't even tried, Lee. I've not tried since Jack. I think I would get pregnant really easily now because my body's done it once. Yeah, that's true. That is concentrating on, yeah. Honestly, I think my body, now it knows it's done it, it will get pregnant really quickly now. But yeah, it's massive. Um, and also like Al is my carer, so we wouldn't be able to earn as either. So how would we afford it? Couldn't afford a kid. And you've got all of Jack's appointments. He's got his autism stuff that he's going through. He's got his speech therapy. He's got his dietitian appointments. He's got his gastroenterology appointments, his allergy appointments. He's got all these different appointments. And he's going through all this shit. You poor kid. I homeschool him, and he's my focus of my attention. Uh, so that is how I look at it. And I'll tell you something now, that kid don't want fun. He gets so much love, and I'll give him anything I could. I'd give him my arm if I had to, if he needed an arm or a leg or a kidney or anything, I would do anything for that kid. He's just amazing. He's such a special child. And I know all children are special. But me and that little boy, we like Bezzy mates. Well, we are Bezzy mates. This has ended up being a stream all about my bloody life. This is your life, Penny Bunny. I hope I've not bored anybody. I don't mean to. I feel better for getting all this out. Isn't it funny how sometimes you just need to just get it all out? And I feel better now. Thank you, folks, for listening. We have mum goggles, my son says. Yeah, it shows, Pen, I've seen you out and about. Oh, thank you, Sid. That means a lot. No, I appreciate you all listening to me. It's better out than in. It's true, because it took me a couple of years to be able to talk about when I had him. They actually said, do you want to go back to the hospital and go back into the room where you nearly died and face your fears? And I went, what? No. Not boring me. I feel depressed now. I'm so sorry. Do you know what? You shouldn't feel depressed now because I've come out the other side. Oh, thanks, Dad. My second dad. Don't be depressed. Think of it as I come out the other side, folks. I'm here. I'm alive. I've got an amazing little boy. My rescue rabbits give me hope every day. Do you, Teresa? Oh, good. It's okay, Penny. We'll invoice you for the counselling session. Managed to have a kid despite having PCO. Really? Have you just got the one as well, darling? Your life story is interesting, though. There's lots. Do you know what? 41, and I've lived the equivalent of about 4 lives of what I'm told. But sometimes, I'm very rarely on my own. I'm always surrounded by Jack or whatever. Or Al. What, Ninny? Ninny, we can hear the Oscar trying to open the kitchen door and he's squeaking. I don't know if you can hear him. Yeah, just listen. What, Ninny? Is that Oscar? Is he opening the kitchen door? If I put the kettle on now, he'll start squeaking. Be careful, Pen. You're on YouTube publicly. I know you are talking to us. Be careful. Why? What? Which mean? I'm not going to talk about that. Your second dad is my bit of rough. Bit of rough. I've not heard that for years. Bit of rough. No, I wouldn't talk about stuff like that, Sid. The stuff I'm talking about, I'm not ashamed talking about it. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But yeah, sometimes I'm sat here on my own. I start thinking about things, and I think sometimes you're better off just, getting it out, whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, how many of the trolls would sit there and talk about their private life? I've never been a very private person. Life has been interesting. What's next? I know what's next. I've never been a private person. I've always been like this. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I can't help how I am. Cool hunt, watch. I know you are, Sid. Why do you think I've said something too much then? I've just told you what I went through having Jack and how I met Al. I don't think they're that important, do you? Anyway, my ex-husband, by the way, guys, he ended up moving on, right? Thank God. And he ended up finding his soulmate and he got married. He's married, he was, last I heard, he met this little short, fat woman, very strange looking little thing, but there you go. She was like a little hobbit. That sounds really horrible, but they suit each other. They suit each other. They so much do. Um, oh, thanks, Kate. You guys are awesome. Yeah, fuck them exactly, Paul. That's what I'm saying. I've got nothing to hide. Yeah, he ended up meeting this woman. I don't know how he met her, but he ended up getting married. And the last I heard, they were still married. I don't think he ever had kids though. He shouldn't have kids. He's fucking weird and horrible. But yeah, he got married to this little hobbit thing. And I haven't seen him in about 8 years. We've seen him about a year later. We went down to Birmingham and he walked past us in Asda. And I was like, oh my God. And I was so scared. But he didn't say anything. So yeah, that's there you go. Maybe we should do. And she looked like a hobbit, I swear to God. Uh, you know what we should do? This is your life, and we could have like people coming on and telling us their life stories, but then most people are too shy and private, like me. Unlike me. Oh, guys, I can't help how I am. So yeah, fuck 'em. Fuck the haters. I've got nothing to hide. I'm me, as Mike says. I'm me, you're you, and we are us, is what Mike says. And that's fucking true, isn't it? That is very true. I'm me, you're. Hang on, what did he say? I'm me, you're you, together we are us. There you go. Precious, my aquatic ness. Welcome, hello. You're new. How you doing? You're a good egg pen. I'm genuinely. This is me. This is Penny. This is Penny how I am on here. This is Penny how I am in real life. Anyone that's met me in real life knows exactly what I'm like, and I'm an open book. Always been like this. I can't help it. It's how I am. You know. Aquatic nest. What a grand idea. Yeah, why not? We could do a This Is Your live stream. We could have people coming up telling people their history, only if they felt comfortable with it. Some people have channels devoted to this sort of stuff. Anyway, I appreciate you all listening. I didn't even mean to even talk about that. I can't even remember how I even got onto it. Aquatic nest, yes, no, thank you. Did you, out of interest, aquatic nest, have you got an aquatic channel? Obviously. Do you upload content? And also, did YouTube recommend us out of interest? I wonder if YouTube recommended us because of where the fish tank. If you, it's good that you're into aquatics, because I don't get many people in that are obviously into this. The people that come in like it, but we don't get many people that are like, as in, into the hobby, if you know what I mean. What you see is what you get. Yeah, you're the same, Kate. You need a 24-hour. Yes, about 30 minutes. Oh, 30 tanks, AAPs. Where, oh, I love AAP. My brother from another. You need a 24-hour live stream. Oh, Bev. Well, look, I'd tell my story to only people I trust. Oh, well, look. If anybody ever wants to talk about stuff and get it off the chest, where do I sub? You should contact me. Yeah, welcome, Aquatic. I will come back to you when I finish the stream. I will subscribe. Do you have content, my darling? And what sort of fishy stuff do you do? This is a tropical community tank. We have bamboo wood shrimp. 5 of them. We have 5 African Cameroon giants. Fan filter shrimp. A gold laser Peru Corridorus. We've got 2 of them. The filter needs cleaning. That's why it goes misty after I've just fed them. It goes misty. Yes, I show my freshwater. Oh my God, fish, shrimp, and snails. Wow, awesome, awesome. We've got some albino stir-by. Have you ever heard of them? They're not bronze albino. They're albino stir-by. We've had a baby born in the tank. An egg hatched in the filter. We were just talking about him. Lucky. I've got albino stir-by. I've got emerald corridorus. I love my cories. We've got some smudge spot corridorus hiding down there in the bushes. I've got some cardinal tetras, rummy nose tetras. I've got 2 gold ring butterfly Vietnamese hill stream loach, a neon goby somewhere. We've got a rescue stir-by female that's about 9 or 10. It's a well-established tank. We're changing the tank. We've got another tank lined up. We just haven't got round to changing it all over yet. So I do this channel. I do videos of all my rescue rabbits. I do live streams where we just talk about what's going on in the news, and then we do fish tank streams. Nothing to say nowadays. All done and dusted. Yeah, exactly. That's true. That. But I think if you've been through shit in your life, right, and you get to a point where you can talk about it like I am with you. I'm not crying, not getting upset, not feeling sorry for myself. I don't expect sympathy. I think if you can get to that part in your life where I am now, and I can sit here and openly say some of the shit I've been through, I think that means that you're healed from it. What do you guys think of that? So I've been with my wife 24 years, and first thought is my ex. I'm a good person. Oh, yeah, I would have been with my ex-husband for, blimey, I don't know. I met him in 1996. So we would have been together 2006, 2016. We would have been together 26 years now if we stayed together. Hello, other side. It doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. It really does. Other side, how you doing? You've missed This Is My Life. Anyway, I'm going to go make a cup of tea. So I'm going to leave you guys with the fish. Is that okay? A lot of them, they've decided to go and live at the back of the tank. So because it's got really overgrown, I'll cut this back, and it just kept growing and growing. So there's loads and loads of fish hiding in the bushes, and the back where all the cardinal tetras and the rummy nose tetras have decided to go and live at the back. But if you look how misty the water is, that means that the filter needs doing. So when Al does the filter, probably tomorrow, there's gonna be all sorts coming out of that filter. There's probably loads of shrimp in there. There could be some baby fish in there. Nobody knows what we're going to pull out of there. But I'll be making a video on it. Definitely be making a video on it. Because we'll be pulling stuff out. So I'm going to go and make a quick cuppa. I'm going to mute the thing. And I'll leave you guys to talk amongst yourselves. Hello. Go along, get along, beg friends. How you doing, my friend? After 3 failed marriages, I'm done. Can you make me a cup as well? Yeah. Milk, no sugar. I'm sweet enough. Oh, I like a sugar. There's a small chance that Oscar will jump up on my seat when I go, okay, and tug on the wire. He went through another wire the other day. Sorry, since I showed you that wire when I did a photo a few weeks ago, he's gone through another 3 charges. There's a chance that when I go in the kitchen now, that Oscar is going to jump up on my seat, pull the wire, and pull my phone down. So if the camera goes wonky and you end up seeing the curtain, that a crypt plant. I don't know what they're called, darling. Honestly, that is the one thing I don't know what the plants are called. They are those those ones, what they're called now. The ones that don't come with pest snails and 1, 2, 3 grow things. Even though we still get pest snails, I don't know where they're coming from, but we do. I don't know what they're called, sweetheart. I really don't. I know it's too bloody overgrown. That they're huge. But it's a well-established tank, and some of the fish in there, some of the like what that stir by is about 9 years old. I wish you would make me a cup of tea, Sid. But yeah, there's a good chance that you're going to find the camera just go. Whoop. There's one of my gold lasers there. Look, darling, one of my Peruvian golden lasers. I love my Corydoras. I had a duplicarius in there at one point. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're really rare. And I've got a neon goby as well that isn't very neon. I've also got 2 emerald rasbora that you don't really see much. My galaxy rasbora died years ago. So anyway, I'll leave you to the tank. I'll take the comments off because you can see the tank better, and I'll go and make myself a cuppa. Is everybody okay? I'll try and distract Oscar, but there's a good chance that he's gonna. I won't mute because then you can hear Ninny. You might hear Ninny start squeaking when I put the kettle on. Oh, right. I'm just gonna go make tea, Ninny. Okay, Ninny. Oscar, I'm begging you, do not pull that wire. And I know what you like. You're a little shit bag, aren't you? Watch you, Oscar. dandelion. Well, dandelion. Delivery, delivery, delivery. Bless you, Scooby Doo. I know you can't have that Timothy house. Here you go, Pumps. Go. Scooby Doo, where are you? Scooby Doo, da. Just a little bit then, because you get a tummy ache when you have veg. Delaying. Go, go, go. There you go, love. You go, go. Right, how are we all doing? Are you still there? We've got 26 people. Did Niniwig start squeaking? I don't know whether he did or not, because I'm in the kitchen. I'm just brewing my tea now, folks. I'm just feeding them all. Feeding time at the zoo. Did you start squeaking when I put the kettle on Niniwig? He's having his pail now. Oscar. You're lying. Love you, baby. Oh, Right, I'm back. Who's here? 26 people still here. What did I miss, folks? Don't get hunting wabbit, you. Did you hear Niniwig? Did anyone hear Niniwig? Did he squeak? Oh, my back. Oh, 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 oh. Right, we'll have a quick look at the news before we go. Thank you, Jane. What did I miss, folks? Oh, right. Get the news up, shall we? Right, major changes to the highway code have come in today. What did? Do you know that now, if you're driving along and you see a pedestrian standing by a corner, was quiet, didn't hear a thing, Penny. I did hear a slight squeak, but it must be the camera, not the camera, the microphone on my phone mustn't have picked it up. Apparently now, if you're driving along, right, and you see a pedestrian standing by a corner and they want to, I did hear a little squeak, Pentas did, I thought so. 40 likes. Oh, thank you, Stefan. Smash the like button. Bye, Paul. Happy flat hunting. Oh, is Paul going? Okay, take care, Paul. I've missed loads of chat. Because usually I take my phone with me when I go anywhere. But because my phone is what's the camera, I can't, you know. Anyway, albino clown loach. It's an albino Corridora stir-by. They're not clown loaches. The only loach in the tank, is a Vietnamese hillstream gold ring butterfly loach. And they stick to the glass. Corridorus catfish is what the albino is, and it's a stir-by. Penny, grumpy, did the full Monty. Teresa and Kate got a black eye and had a stroke. Sounds fun. Sounds more interesting than my life. Do you know what, folks? I'm probably gonna. It's all right. Don't worry, Stephen. Am I gonna regret talking about my life story? Do you think, folks? Not really. It's just life, isn't it? Shit that goes on. Thank you, other side. 41 likes. But there's so much that I wouldn't talk about. But I'm not scared anymore of him. I still have nightmares about my ex, you know. I still dream that I'm still married to him all the time. Even now, I wake up and I'm in a panic. I have nightmares. The things that he used to do to me would make your toes curl. He used to take me to near death. He used to get kicks out of it. He's a sick fucker. Did I miss the full Monty Dan? Yeah, apparently Snoopy did it as well. Yeah, I wake up. Serious, honestly, Stefan, I have the most horrendous nightmares. Really. No, Penny, it's just life. No, thanks, guys. But there's certain things that happened in my childhood that I would never talk about in public. I'm not scared of him anymore. And my near-death experience having Jack has made me stronger. Because it means I'm here and I'm a little boy. And can you blame me for homeschooling him after the way that the world's gone? Dandelion, no cheeky girl. She's so cheeky, that bunny. What a cunt. Yeah, the sick stuff. Like if I told you what he used to do, I'm talking used to bend my fingers back and stuff until it nearly snapped and then stop. And he used to love the terror on my face of me begging not to. He was a sick fucker. He should be in prison. And do you know, no word of a lie, right? This is the truth now. Well, it's always the truth. But when he divorced me for adultery, even though we wasn't together. Dandelion, no, naughty girl, get out, cheeky girl. She's been. Oh God, she's pulling all the stuff out. I've tidied all that up, Dandelion. No, and the girl out, little sod. Yeah, I've got to chew Jack's sleep. Jack's old slipper, you can have that. I forgot what I was saying then. Oh, I fucking forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, when he divorced me, right? Um, the I wrote to the judge because he tried to make me pay for it all because he paid for the divorce because whoever starts the divorce has to pay, and he tried to say that I should pay for the divorce and that I should give up my half of the house because of my so-called adultery. And I actually wrote to the judge myself. I didn't get a solicitor involved, did it all myself. I wrote to the judge and I said, I was a 15-year-old schoolgirl. He was 23 years old. He groomed me. He should be in prison. And the judge dropped everything. He never, I was told I didn't have to pay a penny. Uh, he wasn't allowed to put adultery on the divorce either. He had solicitors and everything. I never had the solicitor. Didn't have any money. So clearly his solicitor said to him, she's written to the judge and she's told him everything. And the judge, they completely backed down. So anyway, hello Jeff, how you doing? This is Penny Bunny's life. No, it wasn't meant to be. I've just been talking about some of my past. Sorry. Again, apologies for those of you who don't want to know this shit. But what? Oh my God, Dandelion, she's obsessed with just messing up. Play with Jack's slipper. They keep destroying Jack's slippers. So I buy them some more. They destroy the next pair. So I've left one of the older ones that they destroyed and said, right, you can chew that. They don't want that. They want the new ones. Dandelion, get out of the coat cupboard. Oh my God, she's got in the coat cupboard now. She's going to start chewing all the shoes. She's so naughty. She's so tiny and fluffy and cute. She's so cute. Me and Jack are like, oh, she's so cute. But she's a little terror. Dandelion, you're so naughty, but you're so cute. I'm going to have to get her on camera. She's so cute. It's not sheep pen, it's what shapes us. Oh, thank you, Sid. And thank you, Stefan. It's just, you know, oh my God, one of them fish looks like its eyeball's gone funny. I'll tell you something now. These two down here, right? See these two bronze Corridorus, they're rescues. Do you know, they have got to be, I've had them for about 6 years now. And they were, I don't know how old they were when I got them. And they're only supposed to live till 3. But then would I change anything? Yes and no. I'd like to, but then what would it be like if I didn't go through that, you know? But I've never done drugs. I've never been a drinker. I've never got pregnant out of wedlock. So I'm lucky, really, aren't I? And you look at it like that, I could have been in the gutter, and I'm not. Still waiting for the rest of my pedestrian story. Oh yeah, sorry. I went and made a cup of tea and got distracted. I'm going to come out with it now. So basically, if you're driving along, right, and someone is on the side of the path and they're nearby to the corner and there's no crossing, you're supposed to stop the car within 1.5 meters, which is about what? 1.5 meters is 150 centimeters, which is about 5.5, just under about 5.5 foot, 5 foot. So if you're within 5 foot of someone stood there on the side of the path, you're supposed to stop your car and let them come over. Exactly, Lee, glass half full. I try and look on everything positive, yeah. If I can, yeah. I'll always try and do that. Dandelion, just stop being naughty. She is just so cute. So anyway, I can't put the link in because I'm looking on my laptop. But so it's completely changed now. So you've got to be give more respect to cyclists. A new hierarchy means that people in charge of vehicles that can cause the most harm in the event of a collision have the greatest responsibility to look out for other road users. So you've now got to look at everything for people walking, cycling, or riding in shared spaces. Cyclists should not overtake people walking or riding a horse in shared spaces closely or at high speed. Cyclists should make themselves as visible as possible, which is just common sense. Pedestrians crossing, turning traffic should give way when people are crossing or waiting to cross at a junction. So literally, if you're, like I said, if you're stood there on the corner and you want to get across the road, which is, you shouldn't be crossing at a fucking junction anyway, the car has got to just randomly stop. This is absolutely ridiculous. Do you know what I'm dreading them ever bringing in, guys? I said this to Al earlier. They're redoing your test every 10 years. I've always said they're going to bring that in. Can you imagine trying to take your fucking test every 10 years because of all the changes? Right. Right, okay. Partygate report due at number 10 within days. I said that weeks ago, but there you go. There was the Christmas party they spoke about. This has been rumbling on since Christmas. Reports circulate of a potential outside challenger for the Tory leadership as the wait continued. So what's this here? Doris could finally get sight of the highly anticipated Partygate inquiry as early as this weekend. Reports circulated that a challenger for the Tory leadership as the wait continued for the report. It is widely believed that Chancellor Rishi Sunak, oh God, or Liz Truss are frontrunners, but the Daily Mail says that centrist Tories are backing ex-soldier Tom Dugganat to be Doris's successor. I don't even know who that is. Anyone know who that is? Meanwhile, fresh allegations emerged in regards to another reported get together in June 2020. Apparently, the PM's wife, Carrie, had sent messages to number 10 staff offering to bring a cake. So it's not bring a bottle anymore. Do you remember when they said bring a bottle? It's now, oh, hello, Scully, you're right, mate. They're now saying that they said bring a cake. That's so funny. Are they trolling us, folks? Are they trolling us or what? What the fuck? That's hilarious. I'm trying to get the fish. I don't even know. Where are they all? It's too dark at the bottom. Can't change the light either because that light's going to go blue soon, actually. It's going to go to night time. Anyway, whilst you're taking a poo, no CGI. I don't understand that. I've missed a lot of chat though because I'm looking at the internet. Right. So bring a cake now. I don't know who this Tom Duggan or can anybody ever look for me? Have a Google. President Juicy Hardon is like, you know, Oscar. Did you wear that big lump then? Come running. Juicy Hardon is apparently she's got the plague, even though she's triple, quadruple, 10 times pricked. Right, listen to this. Nurses have been accused of pocketing £1 million over fake plague vaccine. Oscar what? Oscar's in a naughty mood now. He's been recharged. He's full of kale and bloody coriander. Don't start, Oscar. You've been really good today. You've been a really good boy today, haven't you? Apart from digging up Rupert's litter. You dug up Rupert's litter tray. That wasn't good. Right. MP Tom Dugganort becomes first to throw hat in the ring. Oh, he's officially threw the hat in the ring. Wow. No topping on the glass. No tapping. Yes, no tapping on the glass. Right. I'm just looking at GB News now. If anybody want to go and find out who this dude is? Right then. As nurses, these two individuals should understand the importance. So apparently Suffolk County Police Commissioner is investigating these two nurses. That is the thing. If you bring in these ridiculous rules, people are always, it's human nature. People are always going to try and make a fast buck. It's human nature for us as the public to try and get around these rules. there's going to be on the black market, aren't they? And everyone's got a price, or so they say, though I don't. I know many of you won't, but I ain't got a fucking price. But many people have. So these nurses have been offered £1 million by criminal gangs, and then people like me and you who aren't pricked can go and buy one. This is always going to happen. It's like the tobacco industry. People get knockoff fags duty free and that. When I used to smoke, I used to go and buy 200 fags from the fag man. This was back in like 2000 and the late 90s. I used to get 200 for 20 quid, and they were just from Spain. So there's always ways around it. And if they legalise cannabis to make money out of it, there will always be people selling it on the black market cheaper. But anyway. Okay, Ian Duncan Smith has now waded in on the intimate invasion. Okay, the intimate. Have a great night. Good night, darling. Lots and lots of love, Bev. Sweet dreams. I won't be on for much longer. How long have I been on now? Got 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow, it's gone quick. Don't forget, it's the flat earth debate, the mass debate tomorrow. Oscar, what is wrong with you, you loon? What's the matter? You're in a naughty mood. I can see it all over your face. Guys, there's a chance this year we'll be taking on Oscar's mommy. No lie. And just to add as well, I don't know whether you guys are aware of this, but giant rabbits only live till about 5 or 6. So you know the way humans with giantism don't live a full life. Larry's out. Larry's out. There he is. Oh, he's run away. Look at the size of him. There's Larry the lobster. He's got to see how misty it's gone because I fed him. Seriously needs sorting out, that filter. It's gone really misty. Good night, everyone that's going. Good night, other side. Right. Anyway, where was I? Right. Ian Duncan Smith. They're talking about the intimate invasion they've been talking about for weeks. What the fuck was that? Oscar. Oh, God. Oscar's just jumped in Pumpkin's water bowl. Unbelievable. Oh, my God. Is that Neil Hamilton on GB News? He looks fucked. No, that's not him, surely. Dandelion, what is your problem, look? Oi, Dandelion. No. She's so naughty. She's got in the coat cupboard now and she's pouring all the coats out. Dandelion. No. Naughty. Naughty girl. Yes, you are. Oi, oi. Dandy. No. Good girl. Right. Ian Duncan Smith says the Russian invasion of Ukraine will be a threat to the way we live our lives. They really are struggling. Never a dull moment in the bunny hat. There isn't, Steve. There really isn't, honestly. Yeah, take care. Hello, Obi. Hey, like, Obi's in the fucking house. How you doing, mate? You okay? Hey, like, calm down, calm down. Who's got? Sorry. Other side of life. I bet you shattered from all the lawn mowing. Don't we a prawn in a game? Yeah, I know we are. So they're rumbling it on. Okay. So Joe Biden warns Ukraine of distinct possibility. Okay, it's gone from an imminent invasion to a distinct possibility of military action from Russia. I have been saying this for how long now? It's all a load of bollocks, and so far nothing's happened. Russia have come out and said they will not invade. They're not interested in invading. It's all bollocks. How you doing, Obi? You all right, mate? Dandelion. Hey, Dandy. They're Jack's new socks. Bought Jack some new clothes and they're piled up in the corner ready for me to put in his drawer, right? In the packets. He's got some new socks in there. She's going to pull the socks out. Dandelion. What is wrong with you, you little loon? Oh, yeah, she's doing well, by the way, guys. She never had her antibiotics in the end, but the vet pulled all the nastiness out of her belly and a little bit of fur's grown over her cesarean scar, not cesarean, neuter space scar. So I think she's feeling better because she's been really, really naughty. So that's probably a good sign that she's been a little sod. But she is so fucking cute. I can't explain to you how cute she is. But she doesn't stay still enough for me to get a video of her. She just does not stop. Once she gets a bit older, she'll calm down a bit. It's because she's only a baby. She's only 7 months. It was her birthday 3 days ago. She was 7 months old. Little dandy. Right. Okay. So countries such as Germany have become so here we go. Told you. So dependent on receiving gas from Russia in an exclusive interview with GB News. Oscar, stop it. We have failed to live with this properly. We have got to make big changes. So they're blaming the gas increase, energy bills. It's all Russia's fault. So they're blaming the Russians for that. Okay. A Downing Street spoke said the Prime Minister is determined to accelerate diplomatic efforts and ramp up deterrence to avoid bloodshed in Europe. No, you're just constantly ramping it up. The West, if this does happen, the West have got blood on their hands. I'm off to Bobo's. Oh, you've got work, haven't you, tomorrow, love? Early start tomorrow. Oh, good night, darling. Love you lots. Jack's in bed. Yeah, Jack was in bed for whenever it was I came on. He'd just put into bed. I've just been in and turned the TV off. He was watching cartoons. He has to watch TV as he drifts off. He's like me. I'm the same. So I just went and turned it off. Aldi don't have my organic geese. I don't know what that means. Okay, good night, Kate, says Jeff. Jane from Torquay. I love Torquay. Good night, Kate. I might be down your way. I need a holiday. So I don't know how though. I've not had a holiday for 5, 6. No, I've not had a holiday for 7 years because of all the animals. And my last holiday was 4 nights in the Lake District. I used to go to Torquay every year, twice a year for a week, and I really want to go again. But we can't have a holiday. One, we can't afford a holiday, and two, who's going to look after the rabbits? So we live in a nice part of the world, so we just have days out, you know. Good night, beautiful Kate. Loves you. Ta-ta for now. TTFNs from Michael. Obi says good night to Kate. Sid says good night to Kate. We love you, Kate, and the masked boobies. We need more Kate. Right, okay. So Ian Duncan Smith is rigging up the I think that is Neil Hamilton on GB News. He looks fucked. 9-year-old boy and a 60-year-old woman killed by falling trees as storm Malik batters UK. 2 people have died. Yeah, we want the mass debate. Right, guys. I'm going to do a poll tonight and ask people what they believe the Earth is. So I did do one a while back. Going to do another one before we start. So, okay. Right, how long have we been on now? 2 hours 20. I wonder if Tony's going live. I hope so. It's great that Tony's on our Telegram group now. Brilliant. Right, if anyone's got any Canadian stories or videos, just tag Tony in so we can find them, because that's what I've been doing. I think it's great. Save me some tea, Niniwig, okay? Don't worry, Niniwig. I will bring you over to say bye to everyone before we go, okay? Niniwig. Ninny. Niniwig. Hello, Niniwig. Ninny. Got a bit of haste up your nose. Right, where are we now? Back to the news. Joni Mitchell, I don't know who that is, to remove music from Spotify in solidarity with Neil Young amid fears of plague misinformation. Who's this comment? Sunmo, hello, my darling. A quick visit, Penny and fam, all in chat. My friend tired. To find weight of your little friends first, weigh yourself then. Yeah, a few people have said that. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I'd love to sit on a sunny beach. I've never been on an aeroplane, never been out the country ever. But if you class Scotland as out the country and Wales, I don't know if I can ride a ramp, just some carving stuff. I've missed something again, haven't I? Sunma, yeah, we love Sunma, lovely lady. Is it your mum? Oh God, I knew it. We've gone blue. So you're now looking at. Oh, we're going again. I can go and nick the phone off Al. Al's asleep. I could go and steal his phone, and change the setting. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna go and do a stealth. Do, 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 do. I'm back. I'm back. I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh, you know, Ninny it's chewed Al's phone case to bits, man. Right, I hope he's not changed his passcode. You know, when you've been bleaching, doesn't matter how much you wash your hands after, you can still smell it, can't you? So I was cleaning before I came on, bleaching the sink and that in the bathroom. Right. Check all his messages now, couldn't I? See he's having an affair. I'm not joking. Yeah. I'm not like that. I trust him. Right, okay. Fish tank. Right, fishies, I'm sorry, I know it's bedtime, but we need to be able to see you. So, right, night time. We're going to have some pink. We're going to have some more blue. Let me know what if you like in the colours. Oh, I love him. He's a wood shrimp. He's a bamboo wood shrimp. Yeah, I used to be scared of him as well, sweetheart. I used to be terrified of shrimp. Yeah, he's filtering, his fan filter in the tank. You'll find now, because it's night time, they'll be a bit more active as well. The Corridorus will be. Something about a parking lot. Well, I don't know what that says. Okay, lighter. I like purple, says Scully. I can make it really light so you can see the tank better. Hold on. I can make it lighter than it was before. The water's misty because the filter needs changing. I do know Joni Mitchell's. Is it some bird? Some old bird? Is that right? Right, that's really bright, that. I've always liked a different colour. Well, when we get the new tank, there'll be greens and all sorts of shit. Is that too dark? I've read that bit. Okay, Milliwig's cooking. Okay, I like the napkin. I like the rip wrapping waterways. Yeah, we've got to have highly oxygenated water because of the the gold ring butterfly, the loaches that stick to the glass. They glide through the water, and where they're from hill streams in Vietnam, and it's highly oxygenated water, and they're really fast streams, and they are such fucking powerful fish. They're invertebrates. They've got no scales, and they're that strong. They can go against the flow, and that they're naturally in really highly oxygenated, extremely clean water, and that's why a lot of people can't keep them. They can't keep them alive. So we have to keep them in. That's why there's all this force. Like there's that going. Then we have another one that usually goes, but I turn that off of an evening because it pisses me off, the noise of it. And then the filter on that tank is massive. It's really big. It's bigger than it should be, but it has to keep the water really oxygenated. And because the filter needs doing, and when we feed them, it's getting misty, we know that isn't good for them. So that'll need doing tomorrow. Anyway, let's carry on with the news, and then I'll get Snoop Dogg, and then we'll finish. But yeah, a lot of people have asked me for a 24-hour stream of just fishes. Email Amazon. Fucking hell, darling, I know. I know, darling, I should do. Because there's loads of stuff I need to get. I need the selective puppy food, treaties, toys. Ninny needs a new toy. So yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Right, let's have a quick look at the news. Corbyn expresses outrage over zero convictions for bloody Sunday murder. So he wants our soldiers who are doing their job in prison. So it is absolutely disgusting. They were doing their job for this shitty government. Yeah, the way the government's acted, the IRA, they want United Ireland back, right? But at the end of the day, Northern Ireland want to be part of the UK. That's up to them. If they held a vote tomorrow, then Northern Ireland would vote to be in the UK. So Southern Ireland, though I do love all of the Irish, I don't agree with bombing people. And after what they did to the Birmingham Six, what they did to the people in Birmingham, they murdered them, my home city. It fucking makes my blood boil. And the veterans now, they're like in the 60s who fought in Northern Ireland, were just doing their job. And now they want them in prison. Anyway, it pisses me off. I can't even read that, Jeremy Corbyn. Right, let's have a quick look at anything else going on. Should we have a look in the Daily Star for a laugh? I do like the Daily Star. It's fucking hilarious. You need it though, don't you, folks? Because you'll fucking crack up, you know? Right, okay. The main story in the Daily Star, chuck it away. Ghost hunter claims terrifying doll is possessed as it weeps. I'm gonna stick this on the screen, guys. Do you want to see this story? I can make it so that you can see it if you want. Hang on. I'm starving. I have nothing to eat again. Last thing I ate was yesterday. Do you know something, right? You know the picture on that StreamYard on the fish tank? I pay StreamYard for a premium so that I get to put my own logo in the corner, and I'm supposed to get 1080p. There's no way that the picture is good on StreamYard. If I stream direct through YouTube now, the picture will be so much clearer than that. That picture's shit. StreamYard is shit, man. Anyway, what do I need to do? I need to make me little for now. Then I need to do, share. I've got to show you this story. It's fucking nuts. The Daily Star. Okay. Why does it look like that? There you go. So, according to this, right, chuck it away. Chuck it. Do you get it? Chuck it away. Sad. So, me and the men. I'm watching in 144p. Honestly, it's a shit picture. I'm really. Do you know? I used to use Streamlabs years ago, but I never. It was so complicated. Streamlabs. And it was very, very buggy. They used to want you to pay for the premium. But the picture on Streamlabs is so much better. I might look into it again, you know. You can do a lot more on Streamlabs as well. StreamYard's just easy, it just works. But yeah, the picture's not great. Anyway, right, my terrifying haunted doll weeps tears of acid rain. So now that I'm on this, I can put the link in the chat because I'm on my laptop. Look at me, techie. I've got my laptop going and my phone and everything. I'm proud of myself. By the way, I'm taking the piss out of myself. I don't really think I'm a techie for those morons, trolls watching in the background lurking. Say, no, look at her. She thinks she's fucking awesome. No, I fucking don't. Taking the piss, you fucking idiots. Anyway, hello, Tom. How are you? Still eats into my day a lot. You need an unlimited, right? Okay, so Tom's in the house. Tom, is Tony going? I hope he is. I missed that one. I fell asleep, so I need him to. I'm on night. I think I'm going to be up most of the night now because Al's on an early night, so I'm not going to be able to go leave Oscar. So I'll be up. So tell Tony to go live. Would you text him for me, please? Right. Meet Anne, real life Chucky doll, which claims weeps acid tears. What the fuck? And tries to set itself on fire. The terrifying toy was bought by a ghost hunter going by the name Matt Paranormal, who was fascinated by its background. Its background, you mean it's horrendous. Whoever's doing your checking. It was found in a house fire in which the owners had died. Do you reckon this is a true story? Or do you reckon it's just making it up? After reading about her history, I wanted to buy her. Since buying Annie 2 years ago, Matt has experienced a host of strange incidents, including the doll trying to set itself on fire. Does anybody think this is a bullshit story? And that he's made all the history up of this doll because it looks too terrifying to naturally be that scary. He claims its previous owners appeared next to her in images and he witnessed the doll crying acid tea. So basically, they're saying that this doll was in a house fire, the parents owned, it's covered in blood still. He bought it and now it's possessed he's been watching too much of that fucking Annabelle movie. Is it called Annie as well, did they say? It's called Annie, Annabelle, Annie. Oh my God. Um, Matt spotted Annie at an auction. She cost me £100. I want to see the receipts and proof. After I had her imported to the UK, I bet it was off eBay. You've been had, mate. I had paranormal equipment installed into her. That sounds a bit wrong, as I thought her previous owner's spirits would be attached to her. There he is. Look, you look happy. It wasn't until last year that Annie actually started to cry. I believe that when she cries, it is attachment's way of showing emotion. I'm every single day I have to double check we're not on April the 1st. Annie's tears are acidic, which is demonic. I can't say that. Demonic, that's it. As her previous owners haven't accepted that they are dead, it means they are classed as demons. No, it doesn't. If you can't accept you're dead, you're not a fucking demon, you idiot. Matt revealed Annie is now kept in a glass box. Oh, fuck off. Anyone watched the movie Annabelle? Yeah, it's so fucking obvious, isn't it, darling? Jane, I'm talking to, sorry. So fucking obvious that kept in a glass box. Has anybody watched the movie Annabelle? It's a spin-off of The Conjuring. Fucking love them movies, man. Uh, oh, fuck off. Look at this. This is the front page of the Daily Star. Long. You got a laugh? Has he got red shoes on? Oh, he's got no. Oh, he's got red shoes. Yeah, but look, she's got no. And there's a blue. Oh, anyway, the Daily Star is always good for a laugh, anyhow. Let's see what else they're talking about. The thing is, though, like I said to you before, with what's going on right now in the world, this is a bit of reprieve. Oh my God! Quick, quick, quick! Look at this. That shrimp. Oh fuck! You can't see it. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, it's gone. You know that. You know that big blue one, the shrimp. It had a little black nano shrimp on its head. I forgot you can't see it, can you? Oh fuck. Let me just do it so you can see it. Hang on. Okay, if that happens again, I can switch it onto full screen. That was funny. Anyway, okay, let's see what else. Uh, the Masked Singer's donuts exposed as footballing legend in double elimination. I don't know what the fuck that is. Horn again. Strict Mormon quit religion to become adult star and moved into model house where live cams were filming 24/7. So this is apparently a Mormon. Look at them arms; they're looking a bit beefy for a female. Just saying. Apparently, yeah. Do you believe this, guys? Like, I love a bit of Daily Star. It's a bit of fun, but I think they're going a bit stretching a bit now, aren't they? Right. Who's going? Who's going? Scully, take care, mate. You don't even know what you've walked into, bud. Sky Sports reporter's car smashed to pieces has fallen tree. Looks like a horror film. I don't like Sky Sports. I don't like Sky. They're all a bunch of fuckers. They're pushing an agenda. Is this karma? Obviously, I don't want anyone to be hurt. I'm not on about that, obviously. But if he's been pushing the prick and all that, then is this God's way of saying, I'm going to smash your car up? I don't want anyone to be hurt, obviously. The trolls will say that I said that. What's this here? Let's fuck this off. Let's fuck this off. Right. Downies. Who? Is BMW crushed under the weight of a tree and scenes aching to something out of a horror movie? But yeah, a lot of these reporters and these media types have been pushing the narrative of pushing the prick for footballers. And it really, really, really gripes me. So, I don't know. But yeah, as long as he's okay, that's the main thing. But his car don't look okay, does it? I'd have to look into him. Keith Downey took to Twitter on Saturday. There you go. Didn't debane your fish. Didn't debane your fish. I've missed something, haven't I? I do believe though that the people that are jabbing these especially the kids, and are pushing the prick, they will get their comeuppance one day. I do believe in that. I do believe that God lets things go, you know, and then I don't know. There is definitely a God. Mom hurls toddler 16-foot into zoo bear enclosure. What? Mom hurls toddler 16-foot into zoo bear enclosure as horrified witnesses try to stop her. The bear went up close and sniffed, oh my God, the little girl, but decided to wander away and was led to a different part of the cage by a zookeeper who swooped and rescued the child. They're saying this is in Russia. Russia correspondent. If Russia's so scary, why have they got a correspondent? Karma Penny, yeah. It will happen, Grumpy Grandad. It will happen. I truly believe that the people that have done wrong to other human beings will get come up. No, I'm not saying that guy's done that. All right, he might not have, but most of these media types, they're all pushing the prick. And Sky are probably the worst. I think Sky are worse than the BBC. Once that filter's done, by the way, it will look a lot better in that aquarium. It's a lot misty at the moment. It's quite. I'd get lost. Why would you do this? Blame it on the Russians. And Mom threw a 3-year-old into a bear enclosure. The incident took place at a zoo in Uzbekistani capital, Tashkent, with the bear Zuzu getting up close. Do you know what? That bear didn't do anything. Is that a girly bear? Is that a lady because she's got Diddy's look? I think that's a girly bear. Very pretty bear. She never hurt the little girl, thank God. That's when the zoo staff managed to lead the giant animal to a separate part of the enclosure. A spokesman for the zoo said a young woman threw a little girl down into a brown bear's enclosure in front of all the visitors. I hope to God she's lost her kid. It was completely unclear what her motive was. Both visitors and staff were trying to stop her but failed. We are scared to even think about how this would have ended if the bear were to see the toddler as its prey. Oh, it's a male. Zuzu, a male. He's got moves. A male Caucasian. What? Caucasian bear? Is this a joke? Doesn't that mean white? A male Caucasian brown bear was watching the woman who threw the little one over a metal fence. She fell into a trench under the fence. Zuzu slowly stood up, slowly moved down the trench, walked towards the girl, sniffed her, and then walked back. What are people saying in chat about this? Didn't harm the girl. Can you imagine though, if that bear had hurt that little girl, they would have put that bear down. They would have shot that bear. The mother should be shot. The girl suffered a concussion. Fucking hell. Head cuts and bruises, but not a single trace of wounds from the bear, fangs or claw. She was also suffering from light shock, but is currently in a stable condition in hospital. The girl's mother was arrested and has been charged with attempted murder, good, and could face a minimum of 15 years behind bars, good. They should do that over here. Attempted murder, minimum of 15 years. Over here, she'd probably get like two months probation. Disgusting, isn't it? The bear that didn't harm the little girl is better than her mom. Yeah, you get black bears as well. Yeah, but Caucasian. A Caucasian brown bear. What? I don't get that. Am I missing something? Um, okay, so a Fulham fan has tragically died after a heart attack in the stands at a Blackpool game. Fulham supporter Paul Parrish suffered a fatal heart attack in the stands at Craven Cottage this afternoon during the Championship match with Blackpool, which ended 1-1. The Fulham fan who collapsed in the stands has tragically died. Paul Parrish sadly lost his life following a fatal cardiac arrest suffered during the Championship match. During the first half, the game was suspended while medics rushed to Paul. It was reported he left the ground conscious, but the cottagers have confirmed he passed away. It is with immense sadness to inform fans of passing supporter. He suffered a cardiac arrest and received treatment. Fucking hell. Our condolences are with the family. Oh my God. That is horrendous. My condolences go out. We all know what he died of, don't we, guys? Hey, we all know. Fucking. Man survives after plunging 9 stories and smashing into a BMW. Another BMW. We had the BMW not long ago with the car that crashed the tree. Man survives after plunging 9 stories. What the fuck? A 31-year-old man miraculously survived after falling from a 9-storied New Jersey block and landing on a BMW that was parked at the bottom and is now being discharged from hospital. What the hell is going on in this world? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Miraculously, the man survived the crash. The 9-story drop. Look at it. Do you reckon they're making these up, these stories? Do they not seem a little bit unbelievable? It looks like someone smashed it up and then they've stuck him in the middle of it. Because what's the chances, right? If you've fallen out and landed in that someone just happens to be stood there taking a photo of you? It is lucky, but do you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe it's just me being a skeptic. I always try and look at everything from a rational viewpoint. And why would somebody be there with the camera ready to snap of the man? Like the way that he's looking at the camera. Well, actually, conscious Caucasians mountains to be more. Oh, okay. So I knew you guys would set me straight. Astonishingly, was even able to speak and briefly walk after the fall, reportedly asking an eyewitness what happened. So, oh, okay, it's real. Disturbing video footage shows a man lying on the pavement with his right arm. Oh my God, hanging. Oh my God, I can't think about broken bones. Makes me go funny. He fell from a 9-story. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he fell from up here and landed on that car. Poor BMW's not having much luck, are they? They got a man landing on them, they got a tree landing on them. Oh. Hey, Scooby Doo, don't you start being naughty. Scooby Doo's just started copying Dandelion. Hey, Scooby Doo, I'm watching you. Scooby Doo da. Chicky boy. Chicky boy. Yeah. Sorry, this is how I speak to my animals when nobody's around. Sometimes I forget that I'm not alone. Or was he pushed? Yeah, maybe, Stefan. You're probably suing the car owner, probably. Saved his fucking life. Do you know, I hate it when you've been cleaning with bleach. Honestly, my hands, I've scrubbed my hands after and I keep getting whiffs of bleach, making my eyes sting. Fucking hate it. I don't know what I had to. Nothing gets rid of the smell, does it? You have to just wait until it wears off. Uh, okay, what else? That's boring. An NFL icon, Tom Brady retires. I don't think that's even our American friends probably won't find that interesting. Detective Arsenal fans share Alexander Isaac transfer theory involving car and DVLA. Bollocks. What else? I think these have got something to do with Sky because there's a lot of Sky stories. What's this? Tats unreal. Look at them lips. Woman who tattooed 90% of her body after attack looks so different in throwback pics. Nikki Chu was inspired to get tattoos after being beaten. Oh my God. And burnt in a brutal hazing ritual. What's a hazing ritual? Anybody know? Now she has shared old snaps before she got inked. What's she done to her lips? Why do they mess with their lips and that? I don't get it. A trans woman. Oh, okay. So she's a trans woman. So she was born a male. Okay. A trans woman who got tattoos to cover scars from brutal university initiation has shared throwback pics of herself as she used to be unrecognizable. So now, guys, would you have guessed that was a man once? Look at the thigh. That I wouldn't have guessed. That looks like a woman's leg to me. Oscar, so bloody loud. I told you, it's Mila Djokovic. She looks more feminine than that Mila Djokovic. Wakey, wakey. Come on, Lee. Honestly, I think that look. I wouldn't have guessed that was once a man. The sessions were 3 times a week for 7 to 8 hours. Hang on a minute. Transition from male to female 3 years ago at 49. When I look at old photographs, I can't believe that I sat or laid down on a tattoo chair for 1 year. So let's have a look at the before. Okay. Oh my God, look at them lips. Nah, man. Them lips. That was her as a man, I guess. I don't know. Oh my God. That's the same person. That's it. I'm sorry, Lee, but it's the truth. Hazing ritual is an initiate. You hear about that, don't you, in America, in college and that? Now, Oscar's being naughty with the clothes. Oscar, stop playing with Jack's new socks. They're in a packet, they're new. Okay? Oscar. He's looked over at the treat packet because I said the voice. Osky, boy, my boy. Oscar, come on, boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, treaty. Oscar, Oscar, come on. Anyway, Oscar. Osky, boy. You're on your knee. You're pumpkin. Dandelion. Boof down, boof down. Oscar, come on, boy. Dandelion. Boof down. Doobie doo. Oscar. That's distracting me. Treats. I was still doing. Oscar. Hey, hey. Come on then. Come on, boy. Oscar. Oscar. Come on, you little snipper bun. He's like a little dog. The way that he goes around, he goes along the floor sniffing. He's got his big ears drag on the floor, like you know these sniffer dogs with the big long ears, the bloodhounds. Here he is. Hello. Now stop being naughty with Jack's new socks. Yeah, Scooby Doo. Hey, weak. Hey. No more now. Packet's empty now, so no more misbehaviour. Right, where are we? What are people saying, chat? Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know. It said woman, so it didn't say trans woman. That's shocking. 90% of your body, and I wouldn't have guessed that was a trans person either. I really wouldn't. Just don't know. I was shocked at the curves, you know. Um, Angel of death nurse, baby killer to get Valentine's treats at a psychiatric facility. Fuck. Uh, Yvette Fielding thinks it's time for a film on the UK Roswell Rendlesham Forest incident. Now, this incident, many of you know, is Britain's or England's Roswell. But if anybody follows Richard D. Hull, he debunked this. He actually did a full breakdown. He got the recordings of the initial call that came in from the privates, the soldiers, whatever, who called it in, and he got hold of all of the calls, the call log and everything, and he broke it down, and he said it was bollocks. He come to the conclusion that it was bollocks. So whether you believe it was a really UFO or not, Yvette Fielding, who's clearly got a little thing going, because she's got another story there. We've got Derek Akora's here talking about the feud of Yvette Fielding. She's making money off that. Look, so you've got an Yvette Fielding story there, an Yvette Fielding story there, and an Yvette Fielding story here. So obviously, Yvette Fielding and Jess Phillips, as in what? Yeah, most haunted, Yvette Fielding's latest column. So she does a column, discusses the Rendlesham Forest Institute, which downloaded binary code messages to one man's brain. That's not Yvette Fielding, surely not. Once resigned from most. She didn't resign, it was her own bloody programme. She owned the production company. I'm a firm believer that aliens exist, writes most haunted star Yvette Fielding. I certainly don't think we are being visited by little green men flashing their lizard mutant eyes, but I do think there are definitely other intelligent life forms out there that through centuries have certainly made their presence known. My favourite UFO sighting is Rendlesham case. So many of you will know about it. The ones who did, I think it was in 1980, was it? Yeah, 1980. Oh, I was 5 months old then, as a little baby. So yeah, apparently it was used as a base during the Cold War by the US Air Force. And it was during their occupation that Rendlesham became known for something very... So yeah, if you want to Google it, the Rendlesham incident was like UK's Roswell. What are people saying? Chat. Hello, Mick E. How you doing? Night. Who's going? Stefan Lyon. Good night, mate. Hi, Kev. Who's Kev? Who's coming? Let me have a look at chat. Hold on. Crazy Kev. I don't know Crazy Kev. Welcome. Are you new? Let me have a gander at who Crazy Kev is. Derek Cora's dead. Yeah, he is dead. Do you remember Sam? It's about time Yvette Fielding quit. Yeah, she won't. Crazy Kev's new. Welcome, Crazy Kev. So Crazy Kev has 509 subscribers. I'm going to subscribe to you right now, Kev. He has 509 subscribers and he's got a nice channel. Spooky stuff. You'll like my other channel, Kev. I've got the Curious Bunny. That's where I put all my conspiracy, my paranormal, my aliens. All that sort of stuff goes on my other channel. This is just like this is my news, my animals, chit chat, general chat, news articles, discussion. But anything paranormal goes on my other channel. So if you write a comment under one of my other channel videos, I'll sub back to you on that one as well. Oh my God, a boy has been crushed to death by a falling tree. This is that storm that we've got at the moment. So a second person in the UK to be killed. So we had the 60-year-old woman, a 9-year-old boy. Oh my God, where was this? Teresa, how's your fence? Because I know you lose your fence. Staffordshire. So in the Midlands then. Royal Stoke Hospital. Oh my God. Fuck it, look at that. This is why it terrifies me, you know. We've got this massive tree in our garden. It's a big conifer type thing. It's like it's got to be about 50, 100 foot tall. And if it ever fell, it would kill the rabbits in the shed. And it'll probably smash half of the house up. Weather bomb hitting on Sunday. What's this about, folks? Weather bomb hitting on Sunday with 5 inches of snow and staggering gale force winds. Okay, a long range forecast map, this was from yesterday, has predicted an icy weekend ahead with below average temperatures said to seize the north and snow coming from the west. So this is what they're saying here. Brits are bracing themselves for a blast of snow set to fall in a matter of days across some regions as harsh Arctic plunge makes its way towards the UK. Did you guys know about this? It was going to snow. I love snow, says Crazy Kev. Where did you find us, Kev, by the way? Welcome, though. Wintry showers to kick off February as Arctic barrage of snow hits the UK. So there you go. It's apparently going to have snow. Oh, blimey, that doesn't look very good, does it? It's always up here, though. So if you're up here, you're fucked. I'm in this area here. Teresa is over here. But I'm up here somewhere in this area. Anywhere from there to there, to there, to there. Anyway. There you go. We're going to have some snow, apparently. Ted, I'll be home soon. What time are you in? Not long now. I've not had nothing to eat since yesterday. I've been on for 3 hours. You know, that's flown, isn't it? You had a This Is Your Life, though, from Penny Bunny. It's really boring. Crazy Kev, love your doggy. Oh, have you been looked at his videos? Ghost Adventures is decent. I used to like that, but he went a bit annoying, you know. Was it that the one with Zach, the guy? Whereabouts are you then, Ted? Mickey, how you doing? That poor fella sat on a bench a while back and about 200 tons of... Really? I didn't hear about that. Who's Louise saying good night to? Stefan, okay. Good night. I think I've said good night to Stefan. 6 killed and 1 missing after huge landslide collapses car park onto homes. I don't know where this is. Guessing it's not in the UK. 6 confirmed dead. Madagascar. You know. Heavy rains, and it does make you realise how lucky you are, doesn't it, when you see these sort of things going on. Oh, I am going to start doing a series on this. I'm going to start doing Spaced Out as part of my Curious News stuff. because there's some crazy ass shit on this. Some of it's really silly, some of it's quite funny. Thousands of meteorites lying undiscovered in Antarctica offer clues about the solar system. MOD documents reveal UFO sightings are more credible. UFO sightings are from credible witnesses, including cops. Exclusive files released by the MOD show hundreds of sightings across the UK were made by officials such as air traffic control staff, pilots, and even policemen. So apparently we've got a UFO video here. A pilot captures moments lights appear in the sky. What did we watch this the other day? Is this a different one? Oh, that there, look. See. Oscar, you sound like a big massive horse is riding through the fucking lanes. You're so big. I think that's it then. So there we go for that. So we are going to stop screen. And then we're going to remove my other one. We are going to leave the studio. So you will revert back to the fish tank. Mr. Button, vegetarian. Tell vegetarians that they attract meteorites. Better have a burger. Well, I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. I get called a vegan. Yeah, welcome, Crazy Kev. I will definitely sub back. Well, I've subbed back already with this channel. Where did you find us, mate? Fake alien invasion. I agree. That's what's coming. So don't forget, folks, tomorrow night I will put another little video out advertising it. We're going to be having the big mass debate on the Earth. Kev, out of interest, do you believe we live on a spinning ball? I wouldn't quite call it flat, but do you believe we live on a spinning ball? Tom, did you find out if Tony's going live? Because I can't do much from here. Do you want to see? I'm inside my YouTube studio, guys. Do you want to listen to this? Hello, Jennifer, sweetheart. If we get annihilated, it's your fault. Lol. Listen to this, right? This is in my creator studio. So when you're a YouTube creator, you can go in your studio and you can look at everything and you can manage all your channel and what. A letter from Susan, right? This is in my studio, right? Our 2022 priorities. You can't be a good mass debate. No, you can't. It's, we all join in together and have it together. So this is Susan's priorities. So let's have a quick gander. The past few years has been a transition for all of us. Okay. We've adapted to changes in our lives that we couldn't have imagined before the pandemic. Along the way, we've seen incredible growth in the YouTube community. Creators are coming to our platform to share their lives, like me, share their past life, make a living, and to shape the world around us in meaningful ways. Now, apparently, you used to get a lot more from YouTube creators, but they don't, it's peanuts now. That live stream that I did the other night, I think it was 5 hours or 4 hours. Do you know how much I got? Ad revenue, 63p. I ain't kidding. A day I'll be on then, Ted. I'm going to read this out and then I'm going to show Snoop Dogg. And then I've not eaten anything for over 24 hours. I'm starting to feel really weak. What else? They're bringing us together, okay, to do good in the world. We saw the impact of these efforts last year when Mr. Beast and Mark Rober launched Team Seas to raise funds to remove 30 million pounds of trash from our oceans. At YouTube, we focused on growing our platform in the year ahead. Today, I want to check in with an update for our key priorities and to protect the YouTube community. I will in a minute, Ben. Okay, we've now hit 5 trillion all-time views on shorts. So YouTube are really pushing these shorts. Still listening, but doing some chores. All right, Dave. You okay anyway? We've been chopping your wood. He's very busy with his wood, is Dave. More people are creating content than ever before. We're seeing momentum across the platform, including shorts. They're obsessed with shorts because they want to beat TikTok because they do the shorts. They're fucking off in droves as well. I know, I know. Do you know, I don't get the shorts because I put a 37-second clip on that wasn't called a short. But then I've put a 50-second clip on that was called a short. How one of Oscar's nuggets, Penny, have one of Oscar's nuggets flicked that he does, he's been flicking them. He waits until a vacuum and then he digs in his food bowl and flicks them up with his big fat paws. His paws are huge. They really are. Anyway, you okay? Anyway, fucking starving, man. Creators are helping us learn, keep us entertained, and also significantly impact the global economy. The number of channels around the world making more than 10,000 a year is up 40%. A series of reports from Oxford Economics has shown the impact of the creator economy. In 2020, as people around the world adapted to changing circumstances, YouTube's ecosystem supported more than 800,000 jobs. Okay. They've actually shown a YouTube ecosystem. I'm not joking. Last year, YouTube channel memberships and paid digital goods were purchased or renewed more than 110 million times. When I first started at YouTube, says Susan, there was only one way for a creator to make money, ads. We've been working over the years to expand the opportunities available to creators to connect. There are now 10 ways to make money on YouTube. Blah, 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 blah. The effects on this growth are felt around the world. South Korea last year earned over 50% more revenue than in 2020. They're bigging up certain channels as well, the big ones, you know. I'm just waiting for the bit at the bottom where they say that we're going to be censored. That's what I'm waiting for. New ways to improve the creator experience. As we innovate and build for the future, we're also working to support the creator community. We're giving creators more control. We've launched pre-published checks last year, which allow creators to find out if there's a problem with copyright or ad suitability before hitting publish. Are they? We're also working behind the scenes to look hard at our policies. Here we go. And we're making sure that we're drawing the line in the right place. Last year, we updated our advertiser-friendly guidelines to allow additional content to monetize while still maintaining advertiser industry standards. Creators are also asked for more details so they can better understand about policy violations. We're hiring more people so we can expand our experiment to provide creators more specifics about policy violations, right? We're working every day to improve our shorts because they want to go up against TikTok. Music, they want to push music. What else? Gaming, they want to push gaming channels. Shopping, we're investing to make YouTube the next generation of commerce. We've introduced a creating tagging pilot program to give viewers a chance to browse, learn about, and shop products featured in their favorite videos. Okay. We've been testing live shopping in the US, South Korea, and Brazil. Living room. TV remained our fastest growing screen in 2021. We're exploring more ways to bring the best of YouTube to TV and help viewers use their phones to more easily interact with YouTube videos. They're watching on the TV. So they want you to be watching on the telly and using your phone to spend money and buy stuff on YouTube. Learning, apparently, YouTube can help you with your homework. Sustainability, climate change is critical, blah, 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 blah. The COP26, we made it accessible to everyone. Here we go. Support the work of creators. Thoughts on the dislikes update. Here we go. You ready for this? We heard from many of you about the removal of the public list dislike counts, and I know this decision was controversial. Some of you mentioned dislikes helped you decide what videos to watch. However, people dislike videos for many reasons, having some that have nothing to do with the video. This is so true, though. This is what trolls do, which means it's not always an accurate way to select videos to watch. That's why dislikes were never shown on the homepage, search results, or up next screens where users were most likely to choose a video. We also saw the dislike count harming parts of our ecosystem through dislike attacks. This is true, though. Like my most dislikes is 116 in one video, one stream. That's trolls with multiple accounts disliking for the fun of it. They're the ones that have ruined it for everybody. Do you know what I mean, though, guys? Like, I'm not sticking up for them, but that's why it doesn't bother me. It's all interaction. But the trolls were targeting certain channels, and some channels, it affects them. Not me, but other channels. It's a way of cyberbullying, you know? It says these attacks often targeted smaller creators and those just getting started. We want every creator to feel they can express themselves without harassment. Oh, yeah, so get rid of some of the fucking videos on me then. And the clone that's cloned my son. Stefan, I messaged you. Are you not there? I sent Stefan a message earlier about some of the stuff they're doing to me on here. They don't get them, though, do they? The catfish. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. We experimented with removing the dislike count across millions of videos over many months. Yeah, it was up and down. That it was on and off. Every way we looked at it, we did not see a meaningful difference in viewership, regardless of whether or not there was a public dislike count. And more importantly, it reduced dislike attacks. People don't dislike for the sake of it now. So again, if someone don't like someone's content, dislike and then unsubscribe. But it's childish when you've got Discord servers obsessed with going and bullying one particular creator. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It is. It's childish. But anyway, everywhere we look to see a meaningful difference. Creators will still be able to find their dislike counts. It's bloody hard. You have to find a percentage somewhere and then you have to work it out. It doesn't tell you. We do need, I would like to know it more. They need to make it clearer for people. Here we go. Our commitment to racial justice, equality and product inclusion. Hashtag YouTube Black Voices Fund. I'm not kidding. Last year, 133, they're like the 33 creators and artists from 7 countries joined the YouTube Black Voices Fund class of 2021. I recently spoke with a Black creator. Oh my God. So they're funding, they're giving money to Black creators on YouTube. They're getting funding, grants. How is that not racist? Can someone tell me here? By giving extras to people who are Black. I find that utterly disgusting. It's segregation. It's racism. So basically, I won't get any of that funding because of my skin colour. I'm just going to plug my charge. How is it my fault what colour I was born with? Wow, the almighty Black creator. Unbelievable. I swear to God, everyone's got a YouTube studio. If you've got a channel, you can get into it. They are segregating themselves. Yeah, they are. It honestly, that this is it. This is real. Hashtag Black Creators Fund. They're giving them money to paying black people. It's sick, man. Do you know what, as well? I find it patronising because if I was black and I was given a fund, I'd be like, hang on a minute, I want to work like everybody else does. I am black, says Doombot 9000. Doombot 9000, do you believe that you should be given preferential treatments because of the colour you were born with that you don't control? I still preferred it with the dislikes. I'm 50-50 on it because, again, it doesn't bother me, but it's taken the trolls' power because it was used as a harassment tool. And also, they've been talking about doing this before. Give rep, I can't read that. Reputation. I can just about see chat from over here. I'm on the top of my home. It's on the top of my home page. Really? Our creator demographic survey is now available in Studio. So creators in the United States can voluntarily share their gender, sexual orientation, race, and ethnicity. So they want to know what colour you are, if you're boy, girl, non-binary, if you're gay, straight, bi, all the other things you can be. Unbelievable. This is segregation. I don't think I know. Like I've got black family, and they would be horrified if I told them about this. And I'm not being horrible. I just think that, like, what about the Chinese? What about the Mexican, the Hispanic? What about all the other Islam, Muslim, um, Jews? Where does it stop? Ban captures and robot segregation. Yes. Comment of the night, folks. Ban captures, ban segregation. They're segregating the robots from the humans. It's disgusting. Freedom for all. I agree. Creator demographic. I've read that bit. Dozens of creators joined our celebrations during Pride Month. Pride Month seems to go on forever. It's supposed to be June, isn't it? It will never stop. I know. Raising money for the Trevor Project. Last year, Eugene D. Yang of the Try Guys made a powerful documentary. We need to talk. Oh, here we go. Anti-Asian hate. So in America, Asian is Chinese and that area. In the UK, Asian is the Middle East. I know it's crazy, but it just is. So Asian as in East Asia. Protecting the YouTube community. It's our top priority to live up to our responsibility. Underlying all our efforts to innovate and support creators is a commitment to responsibly protecting our community. Here we go. Tackling misinformation and other harmful content is a top priority. In the last few years, we've transformed our ability to enforce our policies at scale through investments in machine learning. Last year, we released a new metric in our community guidelines enforcement report, the violate view rate. It tracks what percentage of views on YouTube comes from content that violates our policies. Listen to this. YouTube's violate view rate was 0.09 to 0.11%, which means out of every 100,000 views on YouTube, 9 to 11 came from violative content. The rate fell from more than 70% in 2017 and last year. We're also working to reduce content in recommendations that come right up against our policy lines, but doesn't cross it. We aim to keep views of this borderline content under 0.5%. They're admitting that people like me that manage to get around the algorithms, so don't get removed, but are borderline, They are admitting to shadow banning my content. They're actually admitting it. We are reducing, it says here, we are working to reduce recommendations that comes up against we're classed as borderline. Finally, we place equal importance on the work we do to connect people with information from authoritative sources on important topics like news and health. So like you'll get the NHS, the WHO, blah, 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 BBC. As we've made these changes over the past few years, we also heard increased calls for transparency. We want to enable more exploration of these topics in the future and are working on a plan to make more information available to researchers. As a mom of 5 kids, the safety of kids online is always on my mind. So she wants to help the children. Right, what else? The regulatory landscape. Continue to reach out to government officials to discuss issues that are a priority for viewers. They are going to bring in the proposed Digital Services Act in the European Union. It could have implications for online speech. After 2 years, the legislation is moving into the final stages. We are engaging with stakeholders to support a unified digital consumer protection framework. So all free speech is going to be removed in the next couple of years. We are continuing to work with the member states of the EU, of the EU Copyright Directive, and putting it into local law. There we go. We will support creators who make YouTube their home and the people around the world who come to our platform every day to make their lives a little brighter. We can't wait to see what you create next. There you go. So that's from Susan. She's letting us all know what we've got to look forward to. And what do we think, folks? What a load of Bolocks, people. So it looks like we've possibly got another year. Now, I was told last year, was it last year? I was told I would not be there in 6 months, and I still am. Like, as you know, I lost my channel. I got it back 3 months later for a complete, I don't know. I messaged them about Curious Bunny, and I got an email back saying, we apologise, we've opened up your account again. So, don't know. And apparently people are saying that didn't happen. I've already released the email I got from YouTube on that situation. We're not in the EU. Transparency, I'm just reading the chat. They're turning the world into a prison. They are. They really are. I can see everyone go on the dark web. Yeah, it is great. It's not as scary. I love me some Moloch, says, I bet you do, and oh, love, I've heard you like some tea bags. Benny Hill would have had a field day messing around with today's wonky terms. Commie bastards, says Obi. So, there we go. Right, my head's banging. Let me just see if this guy's uploaded again. No, he hasn't. You know, that Mr. Rawley, that strange guy that disappeared in the woods. I've just had a quick gander to see whether he's uploaded again, but he hasn't. So anyway, thank you to everyone for joining me. I'm going to go and get some food. What time is it? How long have we been going? 3 hours and 11. So I'm going to have some food. Penny's other channel should be a fun. Oh, thank you, Grumpy Grandad. Thank you for that. So I hope you've all had a nice chilled evening. Thank you for joining me. We haven't seen Niniwig, have we? Do you want to see Niniwig? It's been fun, as always. I'll go and get Nini. And what was I going to say? Again, I apologise for boring people with my life stories. The trolls can go fuck themselves. I've got nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed of my past. And I think I've done well to talk about this without getting emotional because I'm healed now, you know? And don't forget, there's always someone worse off than you as well. That's another thing people forget. People, it's like this excuse thing that people have got going on. It's like, um, oh well, I've got this or I've got that, so it's okay for me to treat people like a piece of shit, like what happened last night, you know? Like it's okay to treat people like a piece of shit because I've got a personality disorder or I've got autism or I've got this, I've got that. It's not an excuse to treat people like shit. Everyone's got something. Pisses me off. So I'm not looking for sympathy and I'm not looking for anything like that. I'm just saying that some of the things that I've been through, like all of yours, have made you who you are today. That's just a fact, isn't it, folks? Doesn't kill you. Exactly, Jeff. That's why we live and win. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I really appreciate that, sweetheart. Right, let me just go and get Nini. 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 Come on then, Wiggles. Oh, did we come to say hello? Nini Wig. Oh, come on then. Come on, Nini Wig. Oh, the poo-poo. Have you had a poo-poo? Oh, Nini. Nini Wig. Nini Wig. Mwah. I love you. I love you, Nini. I always radiate towards animal people. Oh, good night, Jane, sweetheart. Aren't animal people, you can tell if somebody loves animals and they love them, are genuine, in my opinion. Right, let's put the light on, Nini. Nini. Oh, hang on. Nini. You know. Gosh, that light's bright, isn't it, Nin? There he is. Oh, are you home now, Ted? We're just seeing Ninny. You gonna do a stretch? No, sometimes you will. You gonna say hello? You say hello? Kisses for mama. Kisses. 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 You gonna say hello to all your fans? Your people. Ninny. More kisses. Good night, Cliff. Lots of love. Oh, are you a sleepy pig? You're a sleepy pig. He's just lay down, look. More kisses. Kisses for mama. Kisses. More kisses. What? Why am I getting all these kisses, Ninny? You gonna tell people? Come on then. You don't like those varieties? What do you mean? Of this guinea pig? It's a lovely pig. Ninny is very, very unique, right? Because you look at normal Ninny, they have like different colour patches on them. Now, if you look at this one, it's pure white everywhere. He won't stop kissing me. Look at him. He's pure white. His belly's white. His back, everywhere's white apart from his head. He's black. Really unusual. I've never seen another Ninny that's one colour all over apart from their head. And he's got a bit of ginger on his chin. And then he's got, hello, bolt gun. And then it looks a bit like he's got a moustache because his top lip is black and his bottom lip's pink. And then his ears, if you look at his ears, Ninny, stop kissing me for one moment, please. If you look at his ears, where he's got black, where his hair's black, his ear's black. And then where his ear turns into where it turns white, it's pink. Here's Scooby sneezing. He won't stop kissing me, look. He will not stop. What's the matter? I love the way his tips of his ears are pink, where it touches, where it goes into the white. What's the matter, Ninny? Good night, Simpy. You're right, Bolt Gun. He's still kissing. I've never seen him this kissy before. What's wrong? Oh, I know. I've done it, Penny. What have you done, mate? Oh, sub to my other channel. Thank you. Oh, you've left a comment as well, and I'll come back to you. Look at his lips. Look. He is. He's really loving. You hear Scooby sneezing. He's going to cluck now. Watch. When he clucks, he's asking questions. Listen. Do you know most ninnywigs don't cluck? They're very lucky to get a clucky pig. That only a very, 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 very relaxed pig will cluck. And I've noticed that only pigs that are single house pigs cluck. If they've got a group of pigs, they don't cluck to each other. Now he'll do it now. He's asking a question. Watch. He'll cluck. Cluck. Do it. You've just done it. So he doesn't do it. He's having a wash instead. He will do it in a minute. He'll cluck. Watch. If I don't speak, he'll cluck. He's not doing it now. I know, yeah, Mr. Button. You're gonna cluck? No, you did it before. You went cluck. He literally talks to himself. I hear him clucking. He's asking questions or he's content. That's why they do it. He's just done it. There's not much left. Right at the bottom. Washes his little chest. It's become like a habit. Like every time he drinks tea, he cleans his little chest. It's like a weird thing that he does. OCD. Oscar, what are you doing? Don't start. Here you go. That better. That better. No, Oscar. Right, say no night then. Mummy, go and get some dinner. He loves his teas of tea pig. Thanks for coming in, Crazy Kev. Yeah, he likes TV, yeah. What? No Oscar. Squeaky Taurus, that's a good one. He's in a right chilled mood tonight. It's not a squeaky look. He's purring. In the night then. Kisses for Mama. Kisses. Right then, guys, I'm going to get off. So it's been a good, God, it's been a long stream. Thank you for those of you that have been throughout, have been here throughout. Thank you for those who just joined and who came and went. He's such he's literally the most spoilt pig I think ever. So thanks a lot for joining me, and it's been good. It's been fun just chatting, And thanks for listening to me tell you about my life story. But please, guys, don't think you know, she needs the sympathy because I don't. Shit happens, and we have to move on, don't we? And I'm in a much better place now, and I hope you guys are as well. Look how shiny he is, Lee. Look at that shiny peak. He's posing. Look, Ted. Good night, Louise. Love you. Yeah, he's posing, isn't he, Mr. Button? Look at him. Look at me. I'm a pig. Oh, thank you so much, Sid on the Net, for being so awesome. And thank you for donating as well last night. If anybody has donated tonight towards our animals, I don't know because I can't check my emails but until I come off, but I want to say thank you if anybody has. Thank you. Yeah, see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Might make another couple of videos before then. But he's proper posing, look. He's watching the TV. He's watching GB News. He's looking at the TV. Oh, I love you more, Louise. Could do an extra few quid. Please join Telegram, Lee. We're going to keep bugging you until you do it. There we go, our leader. Right then, folks, take care. Have a lovely evening or whatever you are, morning, afternoon. And I'll see you all tomorrow on the live stream, 9 o'clock. Good night. And night. Night.